Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's a nice Sunday afternoon here. My name is Mark, Coolmark. I'm sure you guys enjoyed some of the earlier games today. That was Violent GG versus Rain. But today, we are joined by a wonderful guest. I'm sure you know him if you've seen any of the Critical Ops live streams. Waddy X, he's the community manager, senior community manager, actually, for Critical Ops. And he's going to be filling in today. Sapphire did actually have a situation. Her power went out, so we do have to fill in here. But my name is Mark, joined by the lovely Waddy. And, introductions aside, hopefully you have enjoyed all the games so far. Waddy, anything you want to say right now?
Well, hello. I know I'm not a Sapphire Sky for sure, but I'll try my best to fill in today, and I can't wait to see some of the matches.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming up today. If you guys did watch yesterday's match, you saw two action-packed best-of-3 semifinals. They were very close. On both ends, actually, or more so on the Hammers end. But Hammers actually were able to take down their opponent yesterday. That was S2A. And as well, at the same time, I do believe Elevate, they were able to take down Vanity. So those are the two matches we had yesterday. I don't know how I'm forgetting these names. I casted them, so I should know them better than everyone else. But hey, memory sometimes goes out the window. But just before we begin, let's recap quickly how the tournament works just slightly. And we're going to go over the tournament progression and kind of show you how this, the tournament actually works. So going to the actual graphic and looking at the qualifiers and how this format is. If you guys weren't aware of the format, it is pretty self-explanatory. The teams have to go through a qualifier format, and right now you're seeing the grand finals of the main tournament for number one. We are in July of 2020, so you can see that there. Each team will essentially go on further with the qualifiers happening every single month, and within these main tournaments, you'll earn points. These points and prize rewards are actually interesting. We'll show a graphic right now that actually shows kind of how the points are actually distributed. So interestingly enough, these points are, it's pretty, I would say, self-explanatory. You get 25 points for the first place, 18 points for second place, 12 points for third place, 8 points for fourth place, and 4 points if you're fifth through eighth. So you have to make it to that quarterfinals round to get any of these points. The prize rewards, though, we'll show you that right now and actually show you, how this works. So the prize rewards, very interesting. It might be a little confusing to some of you, but it's not actually that confusing. So the cash rewards are going to be set up and distributed across the teams. However, the cases and credits are going to be individual per player. So you can see there, the first place for the main prize is going to be $350. The 10 event cases, that will actually be for each player on the team, whereas that $350 will be spread across all the players on the team. So it's going to be good to know here. And for the final tournament, same thing goes there. $2,000 waiting for that regional winner there on the final tournament. So that's a lot. Split across 4 players, generally that's about $400. Or split across 5 players, that's $400. So that's a lot. And each player gets 20 event cases as well as the unique Circuit Champion Season 1 weapon skin. Guys, you do not want to miss that. That will be later on this year. But we're going to be focusing on July of 2020 and actually taking just a little quick analysis at the previous match. If you guys did watch earlier, you guys were able to see that Violent GG were able to win over Rain. A very fun match there, Violent GG. They took out Rain 13-10 on the map of Canals. You saw there Vanelli as well as Geisha, really popping off, as well as Melody. And then Rain coming back on map number 2 to win 13-10 on Grounded, Ecstasy, Faultless, Fallen Knight as well. They were going off and they really made that comeback happen. And the last map, Violent GG, were able to pick it off 13-6. So that was a really good kind of side there for the EU side. But going over to the NA side, we're going to take a look at the brackets here. You can see on your screen, so much has happened since Friday. So the round of 16 actually started on Friday. Hammers Esports versus Bless, Sector 7 versus Team Absent Minded. If I said all of these, we'd be here all day. But just going forward, you guys were able to kind of see those quarterfinals. Those happened on Saturday morning. And yesterday, what was streamed was the Hammers Esports versus Saints 2 Angels, and then Vanity versus Elevate Dynasty. Today, you're going to be seeing Hammers Esports versus Elevate Dynasty in the grand finals for the best of 3. So ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot to unpack here, a lot to kind of see, and we're just kind of going to go over the matches previously yesterday a little bit. So yesterday, Hammers, they won on Canals over Saints 2 Angels. Actually, they lost on Canals over Saints 2 Angels, and then they came back in the reverse sweep. They won on Legacy, and they won on Bureau. Yesterday as well, Elevate, they played on Grounded. They won that, and they won Plaza as well. They were both very dominant rounds. I do believe it was 13-1 and 13-5. So it was, pretty easy for the side of Elevate. However, we're going to see, or 13-6. We're going to see how it kind of goes out today. I'm going to say key players to look out here for on the Elevate side are Jingo, Parrot, and Nay. On the side for Hammers, Knight, Mirzi, and Erupt. Wadi, do you have any players we should look out for?
I think the players you just mentioned were definitely some players to look out for. I mean, I think I remember seeing Jingo, like, pretty much he was, I think the very first match he was just kind of hidden, and we thought he was just gonna get destroyed, but he took out like 2 or 3 of them in the very beginning of the pistol round, and it's just great to really see the gameplays that these teams have, because if you look at how they play, it's really interesting. Like, you can see that they're dropping weapons, they're dropping utility. At the same time, when they enter bomb sites, when they enter certain situations, when it's 2v1, they do it really well. They communicate. They enter the site at the same time. I just can't wait to see what happens today.
Yeah, I think also there was a lot of stuff to unpack yesterday, and I do believe Sapphire, remember, she was mentioning how NA and EU are very different in terms of their play style. That is something that we also have to take into account. If you guys did see earlier today, it was a bit more methodical, a little more tactical paced. NA side of things tend to be a little more screamy, a little more dually in trying to get those matches out and getting those fights out. So we're actually going to see here, how it kind of goes about. But if you guys are wondering, we do have a 3rd place match going on. Wadi, do you want to explain how that 3rd place match goes?
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, the points, a lot of people were seeing the points were distributed. There was actually 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and they're like, so what about the 3rd place? So actually right now, there's a game going on for 3rd place, the 3rd place match. It's I believe it was between
the 2 losers of the semifinals. So I think S2A
yes.
versus Vanity, right?
Yes, I think they're playing right now. I think we actually have the matches. They're on Plaza, Bureau, and Legacy would be the decider if they get to the 3rd round. So that's how the 3rd place will actually get points. So if you're wondering that, now you know.
Yeah. So 3rd place, we have to make sure that those points get accounted for. That's 12 points instead of 8. That's a pretty big difference in the grand scheme of things, especially when these players are spending so much time, so many hours out of their free time playing critical ops and practicing for these tournaments, right? So you definitely want to respect those and get those 3rd place points in there. But this first match, I do believe we have the bans and picks, or do we have that yet? I'm not sure exactly.
We do, but before we get into the matches, I believe we need to we have a video actually from the CEO of Critical Ops League, and that we want to play for you right now. So right before we get into the games, let's play that video, and then I have a few words to say, and then we can just jump straight in. All right?
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
Hello everyone. This is Alexi here. I am the owner of Critical Ops League. A bit over a year ago, we had a dream. We wanted to make a competition where every player in Critical Ops scene would love to play in. We started by making Critical Ops League seasons 1, 2 and 3, and now we're continuing with this circuit with Critical Force and Geyser together. We have been developing our new websites. You can see those in my right side. And there you can see the articles we have made so far, but there will be much more information in the future. We will provide you player statistics, team statistics, for example, in there, and the points that you earn in the main tournaments. I just wanted to jump in and say hello from the owner of Critical Ops League. We are here for you, for community and players, and we want to make fair competition, and we want to thrive. We are not stopping yet in this circuit. We are aiming definitely higher. So good luck all of the players, all of the teams, and enjoy watching the streams.
All right, thank you, Alexi. So again, that was Alexi from Critical Ops League. He is the organizer for this event, and he has amazing staff. And I guess let me talk about the circuit real fast. I'm Wadi. I am the senior community and esports manager for Critical Force, and I just wanted to say a few things before we jump in. And the circuit, I gotta say, we've been planning this for quite some time. I mean, Coolmark, we talked about this months ago, and to see it finally happen, it's just incredible. Like I said, we had some previous streams, competitive streams, actually in April, and we were working a lot on a lot of different things. And it's not like we wanted to just do a tournament. Like, it didn't make sense for us to just have a tournament. Like, we had to think about for the long term, for the long term plan. To think about our competitive scene, we had to plan it carefully. We want the scene to grow, and we want to grow organically. We want to also have something that's ongoing for the players to be able to play in, as well, as some kind of bragging right. So earlier you mentioned the championship skin. So, definitely I'm gonna see. I can't wait to see who will get these skins and really just show those off later. But again, I can't wait. But talking about the planning that we did, it wasn't just about organizing tournaments. It wasn't just about planning tournaments. It's about in-game changes. We made a bunch of in-game changes recently. We did the faction weapons, which is basically going to change up the meta. Not everyone's going to have AK every single round. It's going to diversify the weapons. Then we can add more weapons that makes sense, that fits into the meta. Then we have economy changes. A lot of people were like, oh, you have 13 rounds, but then it doesn't work because you get so punished when you lose the second round. I mean, when you lose the first round, so the second round you pretty much you think you lost anyway. So we fixed that. So I think it's a lot better now. And then on top of that, we have different features like the upcoming feature about hosting your own game, and finally being able to restart your game. And so I find this will probably be useful for tournament organizers that's been hosting with us, as well as influencers where they want to do some viewer games or something like that. I think that would be amazing. And then the last things were the ranked changed to 13, as well as the tournament format to be also first to 13. So this way, people who play ranked, all the players will be able to understand what's going on today in the tournament. They know, hey, after they hit 12 rounds, it flips to the other side. They understand what's going on, and then they can learn, hey, some of the plays that they were doing, like the strategies that they're doing, the placements of the utilities. So definitely really important. So again, I want to, I don't want to make this too long. I want to say thank you to everyone that has been putting time into this. The wonderful casters. We have Coolmark. Sapphire can't be here today, unfortunately. But earlier, in EU, we had Tasty Bacon and A-Master. And again, this circuit would not have happened without everyone's support. The months of planning, the idea about the tournament with Mako and Sky, the art from Meadow and Selfa, the branding of the tournament, and much of the staff from the Critical Force. Guys are helping us with the tournament organizer program. The amazing staff from Critical Ops League and Alexi leading that team. And again, of course, it wouldn't have happened without you guys in the community. Everybody from the moderators, from the beta testers, tournament organizers, the influencers in our community program, to all the competitive players spending hours a day practicing, figuring out strategies, and dissecting the game and showing all the work that they have been putting into these tournaments. So the circuit, I can tell you right now, it's just the beginning. We can't wait to see what's in the future. We have lots of things planned, and yeah, let's go.
Eloquently said. Wadi,
Yeah.
guys, if you guys don't know, Wadi has been playing this for so long, and like he said, we have actually been chatting about this for quite a while now. It's been in the works for such a long time, and he doesn't give himself enough credit, guys. He's been helping out all day and night for the AEU and the NA side of things. And remember, we do have South America coming. We know that you guys in South America love Critical Ops as well. We have not forgotten about you within the circuit as well. And so, we have that coming up next week.
Yep.
So don't fret as well. We're going to have lots of coverage there. But yeah, shout out to Wadi just once again, guys. Spam some hearts in chat. I want to see the love for him. He's been doing a tremendous job behind the scenes. You guys don't know the hours he stays up, the hours he works, and the little amount of sleep he's been getting these past couple days, and for the sacrifice of Critical Ops Esports. So we really do hope to grow this as well in the future. And once again, shout out to all the casters, our sponsors as well, who are helping us, and Alexi really for spearheading this initiative as well. But we've said our thanks. We've said all of our graces now. So let's just let's dissect a little bit of the actual game here for Elevate Dynasty versus Hammers. I think there's you came here to watch a grand finals, and so there should be some cool matches coming up on soon. I'm not sure if we're able to show the picks and bans, because I know we actually are able to see them on our end. I'm not sure if we want to see them here, but interestingly enough, you can see on your screen which maps will be picked and which maps will be banned. So right now, we're just gonna kind of go through the first map. The first map that is banned is going to be on the side for Hammers, and they're going to be picking, I do believe that is Canals and Legacy. So what if you want to transition the screen, and then you can see there, I think they're going to be picking Hammers. Hammers is going to be picking a Bureau, and the next map from Elevate Dynasty is going to be Grounded. The next map essentially is going to be Plaza, banned by Hammers, and the last map banned by Elevate Dynasty is going to be Raid, which leaves us only with one more map, which we have actually very sparsely seen this entire tournament, and that is going to be Port. So ladies and gentlemen, you can see that there. The picks and bans, interestingly enough, now that we know all the maps, we'll kind of dissect it a little bit yesterday. Neither of these teams have actually played the same maps as each other yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes down. Like I said before, yesterday, Hammers, they played on Canals, they lost that map. They played on Legacy, they won that map, and they played on Bureau, and they won that map. That series was over Saints to Angels. And yesterday, E8 Elevate, they played against Vanity on Grounded. They won, and they played against Plaza, and they won as well. They won on Grounded in a very convincing style, 13-1. Hammers actually almost fell apart yesterday on the Breach side of Bureau. So in my prediction, if they're not able to hold on today, I believe this will actually be a quick 2-0 for Elevate. Not something that we normally will be seeing, but I actually, in my opinion, watching how these teams are playing, I'm predicting this is going to be a 2-1 in favor of Elevate. The only way I see Hammers winning this is if they win map 1. I do believe they have to get that momentum rolling on their end, and I don't necessarily think I see a reverse sweep coming in against a team like Elevate. Yes, maybe they were able to pull that off versus Saints to Angels, but Elevate, they have looked flawless this entire season and this entire circuit so far. And I mean, Elevate, not a team to make a lot of mistakes here. They've been extremely lethal on this on these series so far. So I want to know what you guys think in the chat. Who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Hammers or is it going to be Elevate Dynasty? We're going to get these teams ready and sorted on into the match soon, and it's going to be a very fun way to kind of enjoy this. We do have that spectator client, and I do believe we actually did make some upgrades to the spectator client overnight. So we have our production crew hard at work, making sure that the production actually does look good for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy some nice upgraded overlays. It'll be kind of fun to see how this one goes about. But also, we are running a giveaway. So make sure you head on over to Twitter at Critical Ops Esports. I think it's COps_esports, and there's actually a tweet posted up there. It should direct you to the stream to ask you how to enter. So I will be showing you right now how to enter. All you got to do is reply #NA and then reply your username. If you want to give us a follow as well, go give Wadi a follow. Go give Critical Ops League, Critical Ops Esports, Sapphire, and I a follow. We'd all greatly appreciate it as well. But to enter, you got to like that tweet, retweet it, follow the account, follow those other accounts associated if you would like to, and reply #NA as well as your username. So both these teams getting ready on into the matchup pretty shortly. It should be very fun to watch this one. Bureau, I do believe that first map will be on the server of US3. So I'm not exactly sure where that one's located 100%. I know for me, I'm a US1 and US6 person. I think Wadi's as well. But
yeah,
these
US6.
two teams, yeah, US6 is that's the West Coast server for us over here. But yeah, these two teams, they've prepped so hard for both of these matches here. And Wadi, what is your kind of prediction in going into these last couple of the last grand finals for this week?
Oh man, this you mean the today's match?
Yeah,
Uh,
today's match.
oh man, they both have such good players. I really think it depends, like on who's playing, who's actually on the lineup.
That is true.
I think for example, yesterday when we were watching Hammers, we the first game, they did okay, but then I think they just have their chemistry with their starting player, and I remember I believe it was Knight. That was at work the first game, and as soon as he jumped off of work, I heard that he just jumped into the game straight away. And I hope he wasn't like he got home and he wasn't like pulled off to a side of the road in the car or something, where just playing a game. I mean, I've heard many stories like that before in mobile gaming, because you're not really tied to a PC and you're stuck at a certain location or something like that. But again, it was great to see that he was able to jump back in, and you saw the chemistry that they had. Especially, I remember there was a couple plays with Knight and Mir, just both of them 2v1, and yeah, and again, like I said before, it's just the other team Elevate. They were killing it yesterday, and they were dominating. So I really don't know. Do you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is, I mean, it is tough to see. And I think Hammers, I mean, obviously Knight made a huge impact. He went 22-11 yesterday on the second map that he joined in. So he top fragged for Hammers on Legacy. And that is a very key thing to see. But going back to the point, I think, Hammers really have to pull their strength together when it comes to the coalition side, because or the breach side. I think they're a very strong team when it comes to the defense, the coalition, but when it comes to those attacking strats, when it comes to the breach, I'm not sure how much their chemistry can kind of carry them. I do believe there needs to be some straight up strategy there as far as that goes. So we'll kind of see how that goes along. I think Elevate, they haven't really faced that, a huge amount of opposition, or at least they have, but they've been able to entirely decimate it. So we'll really see how this one goes here. We do have some of the players just waiting to join on in, but I get a question for the chat. What is your favorite weapon to use on either side for the coalition or the breach? I want to see that because it's interesting. I mean, a lot of people will most likely say, either the U ratio or, the AUG for the coalition side or the SG for the breach side. But there have been some weapon changes. And I mean, as far as the pistols go, we are seeing a fair use of the MR96, a fair use of the Deagle as well. So these weapon changes, like Wadi said, they've been made for the better of the game to make it a little more balanced, to make it so that not everyone has the same weapon on each side. And I'd love to hear how you reflect that in your ranked matches, in your scrims, in your diffuse matches. So
I was gonna say, like, I'm actually surprised to see how many people still use the MR, even though it has been slightly nerfed. And I think it's just probably players that have been playing with the MR for so long, they're so used to it, and then they don't need to get that body shot. They're aiming for that headshot, and that's all they need, So definitely really interesting to see the different kind of plays. I think throughout yesterday's matches, we definitely saw a lot of AUG on the coalition side, right? And there was actually a lot of SGs also on the breach side. So they were really pulling out the big guns, I guess you would say. And,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're I feel like, there was actually one round I remember very clearly. I think it was on Elevate side in the Elevate game versus Vanity. They had, I think, every person had a new or had a different weapon. So, I thought that was super interesting. The fact that, we were seeing such a diverse set of weapons. But yeah, either way, I think it's good to kind of see here how the teams will be going in. I do believe we have most of the players joining on in and ready soon. Not fully though.
I think we're only missing maybe one or two, but it should be pretty soon. I think you can see some of the players already in there. We have Abuse, we have Nebu, we have Jingo, we have Parrot and YSL in there. We got Mirzi, we got Frost, Erupt, Knight. I think only missing one person. So we get this match started right away.
yeah, there should be some cool things going on here with this match. But yeah, Elevate Hammers. I'm not going to talk too much. I feel like I've said everything that there is to be said about this matchup. But yeah, hopefully you all are having a good weekend. I think, Sunday kind of evening or midday, depending on where you are. That's also a great question. Where are you all? What country are you all located in? Is it the U.S. dominated? I would assume it's probably most of you are from the United States if you're watching for the NA region. But we might have some EU fans watching here and supporting their EU counterpart, the NA counterparts here from the Critical Ops scene. So let us know where you're watching from today and whether you're having some nice, snacks in your arsenal, watching from the TV, watching from the couch. But yeah, we are ready and pumped for this matchup here, and I think it's going to be a very fun one.
Yep, and again, like Coolmark said, we're almost ready. Something I did want to talk about was the points that you were talking about earlier, and there's a reason why we have the points there, and the points, like the whole reason we have planned the circuit is to be that tournament that's ongoing, that's there, and the reason why it's 4 months long is so that the teams can actually build up their chemistry. I've seen actually since 2016, I've seen a lot of teams that play in tournaments that just drop out after losing one tournament. But we had that in mind while planning this, and again, this is like one of the first steps of the tournaments that we're planning to make sure that the teams build a chemistry, so then we can finally know, like which teams has those good players. It would be a lot more of a big deal later, like once you see this ongoing, you see like who's placing number one every single month, then you're gonna start recognizing a lot of the different players in the game, like some of the best players in Critical Ops. So this is very exciting, and planning this was just amazing. It was just, we can't, like, I think the ultimate goal, right, is to get to the pro league, right, to get to the LAN events. But this definitely is the foundation of getting there, and we have to make sure we put all, that's why I was putting so many hours making sure that we put all of our focus on this to make this going. So it looks like we're all ready, and I just need to get the match restarted.
Yeah, Wadi's got his nice admin privileges, guys. So this is why 1.18.0 will be one of the best updates. If you guys haven't checked it out already, it is in the actual test flight, so I do believe you can actually go look at it. But these teams should be ready very shortly, and Wadi does have his own powers to restart the game. So I'm just excited here to watch some awesome Critical Ops. Spam in the chat if you think it will be Hammers to win or Elevate to win, but we are actually live with the pistol round here, ladies and gentlemen. This is very, very exciting here. You got to, you get to actually hear that sound, that lovely Critical Ops sound. But on the Breach side is going to be Hammers. On the Coalition side, going to be Elevate Hammers. You can see there are two GSRs, two P250s, as well as one MR96 Frost. He's just going to go fast here. They're really trying to go for this fake once again. They pulled this off yesterday, actually, to, I believe, actually close out the game. But Hammers right now, they are fast on over towards this A side, trying to push it out. But Elevate, they are not biting the bait. I think they've done their research here, and they know that the bomb is not actually going to go down over towards that A side. You can see here, Elevate, all of their players still over towards B. Finally, one rotates. That's going to be Parrot. He's actually watching over towards from that HQ position over towards that A site. But the bomb still over towards that B site. And the bomb, is it going to get dropped? No, Jake stayed alive just for a second here, but this is all chaos. All hell is breaking loose right now. You can see here, Knight able to find a frag and Elevate, but not necessarily getting the frags right now. Nay, the last player standing in a 1 versus 3. Jake and Knight are low though, so there is an opportunity as Nay finds one frag. Can he get the next one though? Jake is going to get this bomb plant down. So Nay fighting out all the way over towards that B-long area. You can see him right now. He's going to lose his duel. Very close to actually taking down Mirzi, but doesn't take him down in the end. And so Hammers, that fake really actually does work out in their favor. Somehow they still get the bomb over to that A site. They're able to brute force their way through, and that just shows, I think, the prowess of them adapting on the spot. That was very well done by them.
And that was very interesting, the way that they were playing. They had a 3-2 split. They had the team going to straight into the A site, and the other team going to B long. So wow.
Yeah, and I mean, right now you can see that they don't really need to necessarily to be that discreet. They all have AKs and SAs for the most part, but they're actually getting torn apart by the pistols. The damage done. YSL, though he's low, he can do quite a bit more damage here. He doesn't get erupt, but it's still a 2 versus 3. He's done quite a bit of damage. Jingo, he can't get the shots off with the deagle. You hate to see it, and now he's the last man standing. Most likely it won't be a frag in his daylight, and he will not. But very nice attempt still. 2 massive frags and a bit of damage on the Frost. I would say that's a pretty successful round for Elevate.
Definitely, and the SA being used, I'm really happy to see that. Ever since we buffed the SA back then, I believe it was actually 4 shots before, and then there's 5 bullets to it, and we've seen that used all through yesterday, and it seems to be like the second round that's used.
Yeah, and I believe it really actually depends on the map, right? So some maps, the MP7 was used a little bit more, but Nay able to get that first frag through the smoke. That is one of the worst ways to get killed. And YSL, he pounces at the perfect moment, taking down Erupt. Now there's a lot of players over towards that banana position, but he takes him down. Frost caught off guard, and YSL positions himself perfectly. The movement of a god right there. And you can see Jingo, he's able to get the frag. Hammers, they're just getting torn apart, and not a single frag picked up for them. Elevate, that is an absolute clean round. I don't even think a single point of damage done to Elevate. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Wow.
I was just speechless. I didn't even know what to say after that.
Yeah, Hammers, they had it going for them into that third round, but here in the fourth, I mean, that's definitely going to get the momentum going back for Elevate. We'll see here. Hammers, very, very mid-heavy right now, and eating that flashbang is going to be Erupt, but you can see 3 AKs, pistol, GSR, P250, but Perry, he's going to get tested here, and his teammate Abuse as well. They are both tag teaming here, but
nice
Abuse,
trade.
Yeah, he has to hold his ground because he's the only player standing here. He knows he has low HP, and so he's going to call for backup. Finally, it's going to arrive soon, but he knows that there might be players to his left over towards that HQ position. So Knight on the other side of the wall, will Abuse peek it out? If he gets aggressive, he might just get taken down right here, and I do believe he might get taken down. Oh no, he barely avoids it, going for that pre-fire now. And that nade from his teammate actually cuts him off. But Hammers, they're in a pretty tough spot right now. 55 seconds left on the clock. They've pumped the brakes. They know they don't have much map control, but he's going to try and go for the entry frag. He doesn't get anything done. Abuse ready and waiting. And his teammates, they are there and ready. Jake also taken down. And I think this is a good night for Knight as he is not able to find a frag.
Oh, man. Well, you saw that they actually had B on lockdown. And that strategy of peeking with your knife, that's actually used quite a lot. And I don't think a lot of players really know about that.
Yeah, that jiggle peeking is extremely effective, and I mean that is why it's used by most of the pros, right? So you know, a tip to take from watching these matches, you can actually learn a lot about playing critical ops to the highest level by playing this. But watching is different from executing it, and now you can see their Hammers, they're executing their beat push right now. Full presence over towards that Vent Hall's position, and Jingo actually taking on pretty low. Will they get a bomb plant for free out of this? No. Elevate is here to contest it, and Abuse comes back with 2 nice frags. This should be a clean round, but it's not. It's actually falling apart for Elevate.
Wow.
3 massive frags for them, and Knight now, the last player standing, still a huge deficit. Elevate, they're able to pick it up, but 3 kills in the middle there. That's what happens when you have those pistols and they're lethal.
Definitely, it looked like it was actually going to be turned, and then Elevate just said no, denies them.
Yeah, Elevate, I mean, they came at the last second, blocked the shot. No slam dunk here for Hammers to turn around in their favor. But this is kind of showing how maybe wrong I was in the beginning. I mean, it is early game. It is only round 6, but these 2 teams are fighting tooth and nail with each of these rounds here, coming down to the last couple players. So we'll see here. Elevate switching it up, playing it pretty heavy over towards mid presence. You can see there that is going to be Parrot sitting over towards HQ, but Abuse, he gets the frag. Oh, he gets the shot somehow. His teammates there as well, Parrot to back him up, and they're both going to retreat out. They don't need to peek out, and they have gotten their picks. A 5 versus 3 nade, though. He is so aggressive, and his teammate YSO right behind him. Oh, Mirzi, he's coming.
He has no idea.
Got the bait. Nay. Oh, he spotted it out. He hasn't shot the shot just yet. He's want to go for the trigger.
Nice.
No, he waits too long, but YSL, he cleans it up. And Jake, oh, he's not able to do anything. That was suspenseful. Oh my goodness, buddy. Oh my.
Wow, that turn, that reaction time from Mir was amazing.
Yeah, I think he heard the footsteps, right? So
Yeah.
that's probably what gave it away. But still, a funny play right there. A very nice round by Elevate. They got aggressive and they were confident to win these duels. So Hammers, they're going to have to start picking up these fights here and start winning those fights at best. But Abrupt is going to be coming on in. This is a fast round over towards B. They actually beat Elevate to the site. And Elevate, they're scrambling to retreat now. Nay takes a huge hit to his face with the nade in his face. But as well, Parrot and Nay, they come back to eradicate that push. Now Knight and Mirzi, they are all alone, and Knight able to get that first frag, but
and he picked up the AUG.
He picks up the AUG, but a huge amount of damage done, and nothing able to come out of it. Jingo, once again, that star player to look out for. 8-3 right now. I mean, his team is performing extremely highly. If we want to check that scoreboard out, it's you know, you can see Mirzi, he's doing well for his team, and we said Mirzi, Frost, and Erupt, those are the guys that we really have to look out for on the side of E8. I mean, Jingo, he's doing well. Nay as well, you know, just fragging out right now. But we'll see here. Hammers, a pretty default setup. I think this is one of the first few times they've gone with this default setup here. 3 players over towards B Long. That hailstorm of bullets from B Long comes out, and all goes just a little bit quieter right now. So shots fired, but
seems like they're playing a little bit slower this round.
Yeah, just a little more tactical, I would say. They have full weapons on both sides. Elevate 4 AUGs to their name, an AK-47 and Hammers. This is a dominant weapon, the AK-47, but will they be able to hold them back on the Coalition side? We know that AK-47 has that one-shot headshot AUG as well. Recently getting buffed, it is huge potential for that, but Frost, 2 nice entry frags and Nay. Can he hold this one off? The solo player on this B site right now, and he's going to get pressured from every angle. A 4 versus 2 Elevate. This might be too much for them. Jingo finds a frag, but he's now the only one left. So Frost is going to have to take the bomb with Knight all the way over towards A. You can see Jingo now sits over towards B, and he's done a tremendous job in this round so far. 2 frags to his name already, but he's going to get hurt out right here from Frost, and Frost knows where he is. So we'll see here. Knight positions himself. Frost has the frag, and well, Knight takes him down early on. So Hammers, they answer back 3 rounds to their name. Not the most clean round, so Elevate can still buy, and I mean, Jingo, he has 10k to his name, so they have a lot of rounds to go until Hammers can break the economy of Elevate.
Yeah, in that last play, I'm pretty sure he told his teammates Knight to come over. He probably was like, "Oh, I heard him. He's over here," and that's why he was able to go there, and they were all able to watch that spot.
Oh my gosh! What a shot from Frost through the smoke, and he gets another headshot as well. Parrot answers back with the AUG, but Hammers, they are going fast and furious through this round right now. Before Wadi even gets to talk, the round is over. But yeah, Jingo. Can he salvage another round? A 1 versus 4, only able to pick off the first. But yeah, I mean, going back to your point, Wadi, I would love to have heard that communication here. I mean, that is a huge part of Kerklops that we don't see in game, right? It happens outside in some Discord channel or some TeamSpeak channel, right? These players communicating back and forth. Hey, I heard this footstep. Hey, they threw 4 nades over here. That means there's this many players. That plays a huge part into the game. And I mean, I would love to hear what's going on inside their voice channels.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would be a good idea next time. If we have some kind of stream, we just have a live
production
match.
Crew.
Yeah.
Gotta get that production crew, but
wow, they Team Hammers is just changing up the face. They play it slow, they play it fast. They're just messing with their heads.
Yeah, Elevate, you can see them too. They're very stacked up over towards that HQ position right now. Planning for an attack, but oh, that first peek, it's all about the timing, and Parrot, he does take a bit of damage, so he backs off over towards Intel. He knows his teammates there, and he's sitting and waiting. He gets the pre-fire down. Frost, he's gonna enter in his teammates, and Mirzi, he gets that trade frag onto Parrot, but a 4v4, 1 minute left on the clock still, but Jingo, he's gonna get challenged, and he's gonna win his duel. So now he knows there's another player over towards B Long. Knight sitting over towards Lab 1, and Hammers, they are so spread apart across this map. You can see here, Mirzi, He's a single player over towards mid. Knight, the only player over towards Intel, and Abuse. He's going to get taken down by Mirzi. So now a 3 versus 3. And Mirzi and Knight, they strike at the perfect time. Jingo and Nay, they're caught off guard, but can he get this kill? Knight, he's getting the double kills. He's clearing out these coalition members from Elevate. And now the last player they know is Nay over towards HQ. He can't finish it off there. But that would have been a spectacular round there by Knight. 2 versus 1 though, so we slowed down the pace. You can see here, where does Nay start to go? He comes out from over towards this Vent Hall's position. Slowly creeping up, doesn't want to make any noise. He is.
Oh, Jake has Dory.
Well. Oh, but Jake, he turns right at the perfect moment. Still gets the frag though, and now Mirzi, he knows, but does Nay know? I do not believe Nay knows at all, but he gets shot from the side. A very nice attempt, and Hammers, they've evened up the scoreboard 5-5. Like we said, these rounds are coming down to the clutch, and even the scoreboard shows that, ladies and gentlemen, it is so close. 10 frags at the top for each of these teams here, and they are, the kill differential is very, very small for both of these teams.
Wow.
Yeah, as we come on into this 11th round, I mean, 6-6 is definitely a possibility on the map of Bureau. We didn't think it'd be, this close, but both of these teams, the top 2 teams from NA of July at least, and YSL, he misses his shots, but he knows that there's players over towards Intel. So there, he's going to come for the trade frag, and he gets a frag blinded, but still is able to manage one. A 2v2 now as Knight equalizes the situation. So Jingo not able to get that frag, but YSL is. And now YSL versus Knight. Both players have slowed it down a bit.
YSL with only 26 HP.
Yeah, 26 HP does not help him, but he does have control over the bomb, and that's something that Knight is going to have to reckon. Still a minute left on the clock, though, so Knight has all the ability to go anywhere on the map, and he is exactly doing that. He's going to hightail it over towards that B site and go over towards B long to Vent Halls. You can see him there on the map, just rotating all the way around. YSL, though, he knows that bomb is very close to him. Yeah, he knows something's up, and he might be able to read this one because the bomb close to him, so he can hear it if the bomb's picked up, but he knows Knight is not just going to stay in the same position, and it comes down all to the timing here. Who's going to win this timing battle out? YSL, he's not looking in the right direction, but crosses over. And Knight not making a single sound here. Is Knight going to peek over towards this site? I don't believe so. 26 seconds left, and neither of them have actually made a sound.
YSL has time on his side.
He does have time on his side, but he's going to go over towards A, and this is going to be a duel here. YSL, I do believe he's won this. He's won it out. Had the M4 and had the positioning as well. He even gives them the teabag, the disrespect. This is what you get at the top level of play. Both teams teabagging and shooting those bodies. We kind of love to see that BM sometimes. Sometimes we need that flair in the game, but yeah, 5-6. This is as close of a half as you can get, I believe. If Hammers are able to win this one out, and I mean they are poised to. They have SGs, 3 of them, and 2 AKs as well. So not a round that you want to be missing here. Utility kind of spread out across the map. That smoke going down over towards mid, but Hammers, they're going to push the smoke. They're going to nade out as well, trying to force away any of those coalition members. And Parrot, he takes so much damage, but still doesn't die. Frost finally takes him out. And, YSL, he actually runs through the smoke. Knight not expecting that. And so it evens the situation now. A 4 versus 4 into round 12, but Jingo, quick on the trigger, takes down Erupt and Abuse right now while he's just creeping and crawling, and he can't get the frag. A 2 versus 3, and Hammers, they might just tie this one up. It is those 2 AKs and the SG on the side of Hammers, but 55 seconds left. They're going to start rotating over towards this B-bomb site, and can they come in the pain? No, they can't. Frost's going to take down YSL, and Nay finds 1 frag, and they know where Nay is, but he gets the second. Can he get the third? Oh my goodness, no, he can't. He can't close it out, and Hammers are going to tie it up 6-6. What an accelerated half, ladies and gentlemen. This is hype. This is the Criticlops we want to see, and now that the rounds flip, oh my goodness, we're going to have to see how does this one end up, because this is a game that you did not want to miss, and I'm glad we're watching this one unfold right in front of us. Pistol round ready on the way. Elevate. All 5 P250s. And they're just going fast over towards A right now. No fakes from them. Hammers, Well, they faked last time and Elevate read it. Elevate, they said, we're just going to go take the fight to you. And if you're not on this A site, well, it is now ours. So slowly kind of gaining control, but not yet. Not fully equipped to take over this A site. And you can see those players just sitting outside the entrance to A right now. And well, Erupt is going to get that first frag. He's going to rotate out. 19 HP, but that's still, you know, he's still alive. So how do they take this one out? Knight takes the fight, but he gets triple peeked and somehow doesn't die. Knight, Jake, and Erupt all so low. Erupt finally gets taken down, and Jake, well, what can his situation be? Jingo does take him down eventually, and this is looking dire for Hammers, actually. Elevate might have the advantage here, though they don't have max positioning. Frost, he's going to get overrun in a second there, and Knight, 1 HP to his name. MVP or Mirzi, he's gonna have to do so much with the deagle here. He's poised to win this round. Takes the first one down. Perry, he gets the second. Can he get the third? No, he can't. He's gonna fall back with that deagle. He wants to buy some time for his teammate Knight to rotate on over, and Knight is rotating on over, but does he get shot from the back? He does. Nay spots him out. And MVP Mirzi, does he get shot in the front? Yes, he does. He had such a magnificent round, but Jingo there is able to take him down with the deagle. What an intense pistol round. Holy moly.
Wow, the kind of plays that these teams are doing, it just leaves you speechless.
It's absolutely chaotic, and I mean that's what we love to see from NA, right? These teams just going brawl to brawl. Neither of them really buying so many nades on the pistol round, something we see more often on EU. But see here, Elevate, the winning team, the victors of that pistol round, they're going to elect to buy 3 SA58s, and just like you said, Wadi, I mean the community team buffing that SA58 probably pretty happy with the results of it. Seen very heavily in pro play, but Hammers as well. I mean, they bought out. They bought an MP7 Mirzi, MP7 with that armor as well, and the shotgun onto Erupt. They're trying to win this round. They're not playing for picks. They're winning it, and they're winning it right now. Erupt gets 2 massive frags with the shotgun. Those are a big chunk of money as well to his bank account. So I do believe $900 to himself. Good amount of money either way, even if he dies. So we'll see here. How can they hold on to this site?
The shotguns, I wanted to say, is they're pretty OP right now.
Yeah, they're good for close range, and that's exactly why Hammers were using it. But Frost, 29 HP, he surely heard that player over towards that orange position. But Elevate, we're actually going to get another kill on Frost, but the 3 SA58s all still stand for the side of Elevate. And so Hammers, they're going to have to fight tooth and nail. But and Mirzi, he peeks at the perfect time. And I think, oh, Knight is going to get caught off here. It's him versus Abuse. Abuse on the other side of the wall. Can he find this frag here? It's going to be tough, but he does get it. Oh my goodness. And this is falling apart for Elevate. Jingo has the SA58, and Knight is reading this one like a book right now. He's poised and ready. But Jingo, oh my goodness, Knight, he's calling it out to his teammate. He's saying, please come and rotate. He's only in 15 seconds, and Knight, he's going to win the round for his team. Hammers, they pull it back off of some heroics from the pistols. How does this happen time and time again? I cannot believe it.
And there he denies him the plant for extra money for his team as well.
Yeah, that's going to leave Elevate devastated. They only have, that was $1,100 that they missed out on because of that round. So Knight coming in with the pistol clutch. Very well done on his end. I mean, yeah, we'd love to see it. So this is the hype match we like to talk about. Elevate so fast here. They're just going to try and get this bomb plant as quick as they can. They want that $1,100. They want the revenge for not being able to plant last round. And he's going to overrun here. Knight, though, finally comes back for 2, and they do get that bomb plant. So Elevate able to take it down, but will they be able to win this? He's actually, they made this very competitive. Nay, going to get shot from the side eventually, but a bomb plant and 3 kills, almost a 4th kill. Elevate, they just came back with vengeance. They said, no thanks. We don't want that disrespect. We want to keep our pride here.
Yeah, and that was a great play. I mean, just when you know that you're at an eco mode, you have no money to buy anything. You might as well just rush together and get some kills.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the first times we've seen in most of the tournament all 5 players on the breach side have the AK. We'll see how they kind of go at this one. We see if there might be a hailstorm of bullets. That would be terrifying if you are on Hammer's end to receive that. I would not want to see that in my face, but I am not in the game right now. And Frost, oh, he's going to spot a player, and he gets the shot. Is that through the wall? I cannot believe it. Either way, that was incredible. Even if it wasn't through the wall, maybe the spectator client, you know, we don't see the exact same things they see. They're playing maybe on iPads or on an iPhone, so they see slightly different stuff here, but going to get that early pick off and Elevate. They're not looking too good for this round here. Hammers have the advantage so far. Erupt, though, he's going to try and deepen that advantage a little more. Finds a couple players over towards that top mid area, and Knight takes down Jingo. So Elevate just getting picked off one by one. Parrot, he has not moved very far from his spawn there and not able to get anything else done. So what a round. Hammers, they just clean sweeped it, and without us even really saying much, it was just kind of a, winning their duels one by one.
And I'm really happy for him to use the HK, because a lot of people really underestimate that gun. That I love using that gun.
Yeah, the HK is it is very, like you said, a highly underrated, I would say, as far as the pro play goes. I don't think as many players use it, which is quite unfortunate, but now we're seeing it a little more. The pistols out for the side of Elevate, but it is a clean pickup here for Hammers. 3 frags so far, and I expect to see 2 more. Nothing much to talk about here as Jingo does get taken down for the last player. So Elevate, they'll have some money to buy here, I believe, and this is the round they're looking forward to. This is where they have to get their composure together once again. 7 rounds to their name. They're not too far behind Hammers, but Hammers have come out swinging here on the Coalition side of Bureau. And, 3 Augs, as well as an M4 and an HK. This spells very powerful arsenal on this side of Hammers. And if they're able to win this one, I think they have the momentum going into that second map. So we'll see how it goes on there, that second map being grounded. Knight just prepping himself for a play right now. He senses that there's other plays behind the smoke, and well, that grenade might give it away. Nay, he's gonna try and crush on into the site, but he's gonna get tagged down in Abuse as well. The last player standing, a 1 versus 3. He's protected by the smoke for just a bit, but that is a cloth at most. No actual damage protection from it. He's gonna get shot from the side here. Frost Jiggle peeks him, baits out the shot, and takes him down, and he's low. So Hammers 2 rounds away from actually taking this first map, and I predicted Elevate. I might get proven wrong today.
Definitely, the Hammers is coming strong on Bureau. And it's great to see Jake. I think at first he wasn't doing quite so well, and you see him showing that it's not about how you start,
about how you finish, right? But this round is it's not finished yet. We have so much to talk about. This is a chaotic round, and Elevate, those 2 players sitting over towards Orange. They have the bomb. They have 2 AKs. So still, that round kind of concluded itself almost with a minute 30 left. I mean, we still have a minute and a half left, but did they double smoke that site? I think they might have just used both of their smokes on the same position. Not necessarily the thing they want to be using. They flash themselves into intel, and that gives away their position to Hammers, actually. They know now where they might be, but Nate takes 2 down, and now the last player is Jake. Can he get the frag here? Parrot, he's going to walk into it, and Jake, he actually clutches it out. Elevate, they had it going for them, but Jake puts them on the match point here on the map number 1 of the NA Grand Finals. What a clutch from Jake, and he's coming alive. 12-12. The stats might not prove it, but that is a crucial round for them, and that just blows the morale of Elevate. They have nothing going for them. They have the equipment, but man, those voice chats must not be going too well right now. I would assume there's some bickering right now and how they're speaking to each other.
I was just talking about Jake in the last round, and
yeah.
Wow.
Here he comes, Speak of the devil. Parrot able to find a frag here, but well, they're getting flanked. Hammers are so aggressive, so confident, and so ready to take it to map number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that is grounded soon. And well, will they actually take it? EA, I want to extend this game just a little bit. I have to say, that is a very nice skin, the Revelation skin here, but Abuse? They are going to watch over towards where these players might be, and well, Hammers just sitting on over towards that HQ area. This is very interesting here. Frost has a very, very interesting spot, but he gets taken out. The timing doesn't favor him, and Mirzi has such low amounts of HP, but he takes down Jingo. A 1v1 Abuse. Surely he wins this one out. He has 50 seconds left on the clock, and might he take it over towards B again? He might just do this over towards B long, and he might win this game just off of time, win this round, extend their lifeline just a tad bit. But Mirzi, I mean, he has low amounts of HP, but he's walking all the way over towards A, and he has to read that at a certain point. Abuse won't be going over towards A. 21-11. This would be the game-winning kill if you were able to get it. Abuse, though, it's 20 seconds left to clear out the bomb site and the areas around it. So he's taking a gamble that no one's over towards Vents. right now. He does not know that Mirzi is sitting over towards this intel position. And so Mirzi gonna slowly walk on and creep on over here. And he knows that the bomb is planted over towards this B-bomb site now, but Mirzi, oh, he could get the timing here on Abuse. This is all about timing and Abuse. Is he gonna look at the right direction? Oh, walks just past it. And Mirzi, I think he might just actually check vents right now. This is a very tense situation. Will he win this one out? No, Abuse. He's able to take Elevate to the 8th round, and they stay alive in this one. A 1v1 clutch down to the wire. Mirzi almost had the opportunity to clutch it out for the win, but nope, Elevate stay in this game, and they are not over just yet.
Yeah, they must have heard you last round. They said, nope, we are going to put a fight up for sure.
They said, Mark, don't you ever talk to us about last round. We fight until the 13th, right?
Yes.
That's what matters. It's the fight until the 13th. The other team can have 12, but you can win every single round to come back and Elevate. That's what they want to do here. They want to win 5 more rounds in a row to take this first map. And if they were to do that, that would be actually absolutely insane for them. So, see here, how would they like to kind of approach this round? It is a pretty slow play from Elevate's side, but does get picked off over towards B long. And Frost, can he get the kill? Yes, he does. A 3 versus 5. Surely they can't recover from this. Parrot does find that trade frag, but he's gonna not win his duel. Parrot, so much damage done onto him, but he's able to stay alive. He's the man that doesn't die. Mirzi always going to be able to take down 1, but Jingo comes in for the trade frag. So a 2 versus 2. Jingo is damaged though, and YSL, they're going to have to go on over towards this A site. Hammer's rotating already. This is Knight. He has the AUG. Waiting over towards Intel. We see though, Knight, 15 and 14, he's been influential these past couple rounds, but he's going to peek out and he's not able to get the kill. He does find 1, and once again, down to the 1 versus 1. Jake versus YSL. Can Jake pull this one out? YSL has the SG to his name, 16 bullets, more than enough to kill Jake, but Jake as well has that AUG in the smoke. If you want to go for that ninja defuse, he could. That's a very risky play here, knowing the position of YSL. Jake still onto that lab 2 area. He's slowly clearing out everything. He knows that bomb was just planted, and he's gonna peek over towards lab 2. He's not gonna go for that fake defuse yet. Is he gonna tap it out? Is he gonna win the clutch here? Oh, he's made his noise, and YSL knows, and YSL keeps him alive once again. Oh my goodness. What a spectacular play by him, and this game keeps on giving. Yeah, I think the overlay might be switched. Waddy, if you want to switch that over to the team logos. But yeah, this is absolutely insane how this round in this game is playing out. I mean, this is 9 to 12. I didn't think it would come this close, but surely we'll see it soon. So maybe the end is nigh. Maybe we will see these teams go head to head, 12 to 12. And how does this one go out? You see the first flash. YSL does take a bit of damage and a little more as well. The flash once again blinded to him. He is able to entry on into this area right now, and it is a little bit hectic. Finds 1 as far as these nades go, but Frost does get Nay, and so this is looking good for Hammers. They've been able to get these first couple picks, but they're not able to recover the mid round. Though they get these 5 versus 3s consistently, Elevate have been able to pull it back round after round. So Abuse once again comes back for the trade, but a 2 versus 4. I don't think this is possible here for Elevate. Surely Hammers have won this one. Surely. Only 50 seconds left on the clock that separate them between map number 1. And I think Hammers, they've broken the camel's back here with Elevate. Jake, he's in a prime position to stop this plant and Abuse, unless he gets a pre-fire, which he does. A 2 versus 3, an opening into that B bomb site. Knight knows it's his chance to pounce right now, and can he get the frag? Can he get it? No, he can't see it just yet. That smoke perfectly blocking his vision. And Elevate, they still have an opportunity here, but they have to play this one perfectly. Jingo, so close to getting taken down. And I think Hammers, unless they botch this one up extremely heavily, they should have this retake on for themselves. Jingo sitting on the site, playing around this pillar. Can he spot one out? No, he can't get the first kill, and it's all down to Abuse. A 1 versus 3, and he can't. Hammers, they close it out. The defuse comes in 13 to 9. It was very close. It almost came down to the comeback for Elevate, but Hammers are able to take it 13 to 9 on the first map. Grounded is next, and ladies and gentlemen, that was an absolute banger of a match. Mirzi, he goes 23-13, Frost 20-16, and you can see on the screen right there, I mean, Nay 18-17. This is a very close match. This is why we love to see these top two teams coming in very strong for both of them. And well, so much to talk about, so much, ladies and gentlemen, but we will head to a break pretty shortly. I do believe there is, we have some downtime between the matches, but ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is going to take up the second one? Hammers, they're able to win that first match 13-9. And wow, what an action-packed game. Wadi, any last words before we take it to a quick break?
I need to get some water.
Man, we need a break.
We need a break too, yeah. So
oh my goodness,
I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm sure Elevate's gonna retaliate.
Yeah, this is gonna be epic. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna take it to a quick break before map number 2, and we'll see you in a second. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, back with another insane match that we just recapped. That was woo! I mean, I was sweating from that. I had to get some water. I had to, take a break from that because that was a 13-9 dub for Hammers Esports over Elevate. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you guys are pumped for map number 2. This is Grounded coming up. And before we get into that, just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors here. Geyser for helping us organize the entire tournament here. Critical Ops League as well for helping us with production and graphics and everything behind the scenes. Of course, Critical Force for the wonderful game that we're playing. And all the community team and the casters as well. Make sure you guys also go check out that Firebrand giveaway that we're doing there. I will leave a chat in the actual chat box so you guys can actually see the link to it. Will be there. So just make sure you guys actually go take a look at that because I mean it's a nice tier 7 knife. So make sure you guys check that out. All you gotta do is tweet and reply #NA as well as your username. Make sure you like and follow that account, retweet the tweet, and follow the tweets tagged in, or follow the accounts tagged in that tweet. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this game. I think we have most of the teams actually ready here, but let's just break down a little bit of the last match. That was crazy. We ended up seeing Mirzi going 23-13, Frost went 20-16, Knight went 17-15. On the side of Elevate, we saw Nay go 18-17, Abuse go 17-18, and Jingo go 16-17. So these are really close score lines, really close KD ratios, and I mean, if Elevate had gotten maybe 1 or 2 more rounds, we would have seen a different result, but unable to pull off the comeback. Wadi, what do you take from that matchup?
Wow, I'm still wild right now about how that match went, and it was so amazing because, oh man, I'm still like, I had to go wash my face earlier because I was just, what is going on? And it just really reminds me of how it was when we had our LAN event, when we're there live watching the players, and there's so much nerves going on right now with all the players. It's like when this is on the line, the way that you communicate it's just nuts. So I'm really glad that we have this kind of action coming back to Critical Ops, and I can't wait. If you think that this is crazy, this month I'm pretty sure all the teams that qualified in the top 8 even next month, they're gonna be showing up for sure.
Yeah, and I mean it's these teams are no strangers to actually competing in these tournaments. A lot of these players very seasoned and understanding the game extremely well. So this is going to be fun. I do believe actually all the players are in the game and soon ready to be kind of broadcasted. So Hammers do have that tick on their actual tournament, so you can see that they actually have that dub on their actual screen. But it's anyone's game here, and we can kind of see once we actually get into the game, the third map and the last map that will actually be Port, if that is shown there. So, I mean, it is this is hectic here, and we haven't really seen Port that often, actually. So, I mean, I'd kind of love to see Port, to be entirely honest. Not a map that I cast often. Normally, we're seeing the default maps that were added before. I also haven't seen Raid that often. So I'd love to get some stats on that, how often these were played during the entire tournament, and maybe, if competitive people see it differently than others. But I think there is a lot to be said, and you can see here all the players are already ready in game. Hopefully we should be getting on ready soon. I think they're just doing their recordings and making sure everything is good to go. But Once again, I want to see in the chat, who do you think will win? Is it going to be Hammers or is it going to be Elevate? Are Hammers going to take this one in a 2-0 fashion, or is Elevate actually going to, reverse sweep this and take us to map number 3? We'll see, because I mean, both teams are ready here into the matchup. So let's get right on into it. This is going to be so fun and so nice to cast. Lovely joined by Wadi today. And you can see there, Knight, he has his Dragon Remix knife. We were giving that away yesterday, but today it's the Balisong Firebrand. So go enter that giveaway down below. I chatted that out, and let's get right into this game. So on the Coalition side, it's a two-player setup over towards this B site. As you can see, Hammers leaving Knight and Jake over there. Elevate just playing a pretty slow default over here with the pistols. Quite a few MR96s, and by when I see quite a few, I mean 4 of them. Only one player with the P250, and that's Parrot. So just going to be sitting there. He's going to be challenged here over towards aiming. The shots out here. Mirzi actually able to get a frag, and Frost as well doubles up. So Elevate just getting absolutely demolished here on this first round, but can they recover? I mean, they have been known to be extremely lethal in the mid round. So Knight, he is playing this perfect position right now over towards B mid, and Parrot, I'm not sure if they suspect where he is right now, but I'm sure they've heard him at this point, and so they're going to be in a world of hurt right now. Actually still not able to get that frag, and Knight takes down Jingo as well. So Elevate kind of scraping by here, trying to get a frag, but Jake denies him that. Abuse, the only player to get a frag on Elevate's side, and he's only going to get one at that. Hammers, they stomp here on the pistol round, and that is a very clean round from their end. You can see here the buy coming out from Hammer's side. 2 M4s, 2 SA58s, and an MP7. So pretty diverse setup here as far as the weapons go. Elevate opting to really save most of their money here, only buying an MR96 and a nade for themselves. So just going to be going back and trying to get this bomb plant on the A side, I believe. You can see the bomb on the back of YSL. Not much that they're doing right now, just trying to see if any Hammers plays are over aggressive. And well, Frost actually peeks out a little too early, and so does Mirzi. You can see here Elevate, they're just bombarding on into the site, and they have their flank covered as well. Elevate, can they get this one down? It seems like, oh my goodness, Elevate, they're gonna get the bomb plant, and they might actually win the round too with just a pistol upgraded and a nade as well. Elevate, they might have bought themselves a lucky golden ticket, because this is an absolute strange round to see. YSL, is he gonna peek out perfectly? Jake on the other side of the box here. He knows that if he gets one shot away, he won't get the kill, and he doesn't get the kill. Elevate, how do they win that eco round? That's not supposed to happen. If you guys are new to Critical Ops, you're not supposed to win with only pistols against 2 M4s, 2 SA58s, and an MP7. But Elevate, somehow they make it work, and this is why they're in the main tournament right now.
And like we said earlier about the economy changes, it definitely has, it makes it enabled to be able to have stuff like this happen. You know, the equal round. I mean, yeah.
You can see Parrot there. He's also AFK, so this doesn't look well for Elevate, even after winning that past round. But YSL, he's going to shoot his shot through the smoke, and he gets that frag. So I think this round should be clean. But Hammers, they wanted to do it back to them. They want to eco Elevate again. So Parrot is finally back, able to pick up a frag there, able to pick up a gun. And Erupt trying to do as much as he can, but Hammers are all sitting here. They are all ready and waiting. And Elevate, they can't back out because they don't have the bomb. The bomb dropped over towards the A site. Hammers, they know that they have that in their bargaining power, that they can stop the push of Elevate pretty quickly just because they have that bomb. Shots ringing out here on the other side, and they're trying to get that spam through the smoke. Mirzi peeks out, and he gets that early kill. YSL gets taken down, and this is all falling apart for Elevate. They're getting ecoed on themselves. Oh my goodness, the round of the ecos, just like you said, Parrot, able to answer back with one, but can he flick around? Not just yet. Able to get the second kill, and he's gonna get the third. No, denied the clutch. Frost comes in to clean it up for Hammers, and a 1v1 ensues once again to win it out for Hammers. Wadi, this economy change, this makes it so much more fun for us to cast these games.
Definitely, as you don't see that one-sided for a few rounds, and you get to see the crazy plays that happen. So you saw that double eco round from each team. Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, Elevate, this is an interesting setup here. A TRG and a U ratio, not something we typically see. And, well, that U ratio actually still alive, but that TRG taken down early over towards B long. And so Erupt, just going fast with that M4, has KD of 5 and 2 at the moment. And that's really looking good for him. Knight, though, wants to deny any vision from Elevate on the other side of the map, and he's able to get that nade. Does get taken down very quickly there as Frost also enters back on the other side of the map. So it's going to be Elevate once again torn apart, and this is a buy round that very easily dominated by Hammers. And, well, maybe we'll be seeing this 2-0 sweep if they keep playing like this. Frost walks into the crosshair, but Knight does shut him down eventually. So very well done. And Elevate not able to get anything done there. As both teams buy out Elevate. I mean, that round, pretty typically what we'd see in Elevate. They're just going to play for picks, I believe, this round, all going over towards the storage area, trying to go for that bomb plant and get more money. But those nades actually take nade down to so low of HP. And Mirzi, can he get another frag here? Finds one already, gets the second, gets the third as well. Can he go on for the 4K? He doesn't find Nay just yet, but he might be on for this 4K right here. And, well, Knight takes it away. So Mirzi gets 3 kills. Knight takes 2 for himself. And Hammers, they're looking very strong now. They built up an economy. They have an HK, 2 AUGs, a U ratio, and an AK. And so you can see here, Mirzi, I mean, 8-3. And if we take a look at the scoreboard, I mean, it's looking very good for them. 8-3, Knight as well, 6-2. He was one of those players we have to look out for. And Jingo, 1-5, often not the greatest start, but we'll see how they can recover from here. So Elevate has a pretty diverse set of weapons as well, but able to get that first frag still. So this allows them some opportunity into the round. Parrot does take down Frost. And we'll see how they answer back. Hammers scrambling a little bit. You can see the only player is Jake. He's sitting over towards that B site with the U ratio on his lonesome. So if they do swarm him over towards B, he's going to need a lot of help here. Erupt, the closest player towards him, but I mean, they're actually not going to opt to go over towards A, Elevate. They might actually test Jake here. Trying to wait out the time. They know there's a minute left on the clock, so still quite a bit of opportunity for them to go anywhere they'd like. Erupt tries to pick up that AK-47. Actually doesn't want to get that just yet, but oh, that peek might have been a death for him. Jake actually is able to save it and actually drops the bomb over towards V-Long. I'm not sure if he saw that or not. The bomb is going to get picked up by Nay. Has that SG in his hand, and oh, he gets shot out. Jake, the jumping shot, he's able to take down Nay. And now he's been holding strong all the way over towards V-Long. He gets the third frag as well. He's on for a 4K. Can he get this last one? He spots last player over towards V-Long. Baited out by the shot, but can he get it right now? He does through the smoke. Jake absolutely dancing on them with his U ratio skills, destroys them and sends them packing. 5-1. They are off to a phenomenal start here, Hammers. Elevate just seem to be taking these fights one at a time, and that's not what you want to see at the pro play.
Yeah, definitely. I think Jake heard us from the last round. He's starting off not so hot, and then right now it's a completely different story. He is slaying it.
Yeah, he's absolutely demolishing with this U ratio. Unfortunately, not going to have any opponents early on in this round facing towards him. It's all going to be up to Mirzi and Knight. They're going to have to hold on strong to this A bomb site because, while Elevate, I mean, YSL, he's creeping around the smoke. Trying to see if he can find any frags. Mirzi, oh, the weapon gets pulled out at the wrong time. He's going to reload as well. This is so risky from Mirzi. Just opting for his life. He knows that they can shoot through that tin wall as well. That wall is super thin, and shots can be penetrated through. Mirzi on the other side, 3 opponents. We can see this X-ray, but players cannot. So Abuse does take down Erupt, and Mirzi, oh, this A site might be crumbling. He only has 16 HP. Jake does find a frag, though. He's rotated all the way from B long, and everyone on the map, you can see they're all clustered over towards this A site. Nothing happened just yet. Mirzi able to find 1 frag, but traded out instantly. And Knight, can he get this 1 frag? He's going to do a lot of damage. He does find it, and it actually turns in favor of Hammers. Elevate now. Just Jingo left. Just him left in the 1 versus 2. Can he do this one? Knight is low. So there is a world of opportunity here, and there's still 35 seconds left in the clock. So has the bomb right in his reach. He knows that these players are a little bit more spread out from each other. So he might just go and opt for these peaks, but only 25 seconds. If he goes to the B, he'd have to hightail it.
Yeah. I don't think he's
right now. He spotted a player over towards the tower. He gets that first frag. That's Knight down low, but only 15 seconds left. He's gonna have to go for this bomb plant. And Jingo, he's right around the corner right now. 13 seconds left. Jingo, surely he's won this one. But Frost, he's gonna come around. Can he get this one out? Oh, Jingo's given an opportunity, and he clutches the 1 versus 2. Jingo, he comes to life. He was 1 and 6, but those 2 frags bring him up and his team up to that second round. What a clutch. Jingo pulls it out. Somehow gets that bomb plant and an extra $1,100 for his team as well. That round looking so promising for Hammers, but Elevate, I mean, Jingo, he just saved them right there.
Wow.
That's an electrifying round, if I say the least. Excitement to the max, and well, Frost able to answer off back early on. He doesn't want Jingo to be clutching, so he's going to take down Abuse. And can he get the second one? Yes, he takes down Parrot. Jingo wondering, hey, where did my teammates go? I just clutched out. Can we stay alive for a little bit longer? The round has only been active for less than a minute now, and 2 of his teammates have already died. So YSL, Jingo, and Nay, they're going to look to regroup here as Nay tries to jiggle peek over towards the A mid position. He spots one out, and they're going to double peek him now. Effective double peek. They're able to get 2 frags and they answer back. So now Hammers, they're answering back as well. Erupt gets 3 massive frags to shut down Elevate. They had an opportunity and it was snatched away at the last moment. Hammers stomping all over Elevate right now. Wow, a 6-2 scoreline as it stands. And I mean, this is the coalition side of Grounded, something that we typically see, but Elevate, they were looking very hot yesterday. Not sure what's been happening to them. Maybe some confidence, but too early to say the least. So we'll see here. Elevate once again grouping up over towards this A bomb site. Nay, he gets taken down, and Mirzi does tremendous amounts of damage over towards Abuse. Still, though, he's going to have his teammates to back him up in a 4 versus 2. Elevate, they are just not able to win these duels out. They're getting flashed. They're getting picked off as well, and you can see Parrot, before he can even see anyone, he gets taken down at 27 HP. So another shot to his face. And Jingo, the last player standing with the U ratio in his hands. Frost knows that he's there, but oh my goodness, that shot through the box. He's gonna pick up that sniper rifle too. And Wadi, this game it's slowly raveling out of control for Elevate.
It definitely is. And this disrespect of taking the other person's gun. That's like, not only you kill them, but you take their gun is, I can feel his pain.
Will we even see the knife? That's the huge question here. I wonder if we see a knife. I think Hammers, they're just dancing, they're just playing around here. But finally, they're going to try something different, going over towards this B site and heavily pushing over. Erupt almost able to get that frag on the Nay, but Jake, he's going to get taken down as well. So a little over aggressive. And wow, Elevate have found their stride over towards this B site. It seems that, well, Hammers were not prepared whatsoever for this B hit. So aggressive over towards A and Knight. Unless he can do the impossible, the 1v5. It will be a round for Elevate in which it is a 3-7 scoreline. Finally, Elevate pick up a round, and it's not over for them just yet. If they can get 5 rounds on this breach side, that will look very strong for them. Taking a look at the scoreboard once again, Mirzi, he's hugely impactful player, 11 and 7, but yeah. Jingo, he's fallen off a bit. We'll want to see and keep tabs on him. I mean, he did have that remarkable clutch, but we'll have to see, can he pull any more of those clutches out? These impact frags really do matter, so
it's about how you finish.
Exactly. It's about the journey and how you end it, right? So
yeah, and it seems like it's always when you say something about Elevate, the next round they do some damage.
Right. They're saying, Mark, hey, can you stop calling us out right now? Because we're gonna prove you wrong. And I mean, Nate wants to prove me wrong right now. Frost does get taken down from the round. But you can see there, Knight, he's pushing all the way up towards A. He's giving his team that intel that, hey, no one's over towards A right now. Go rotate all over towards B, and that's exactly what they're doing. Jake and Erupt able to find a frag. Nade finds one, and that nade might do some damage here, but he can't get the kill. Yes, he does. Mirzi takes down Nay, and a 2 versus 2 ensues here. Abuse finds that trade frag. Erupt 10 and 4 here on this plane area. This is very tough for him. He's in a very difficult spot, and I'm not sure if he spotted that player out onto that site. That is actually going to be YSL. Yeah, he's creeping and crawling. Still a player over towards B long. That's Abuse, but YSL, can he get the frag? Sitting on the site right now. and Erupt. I think he's trying to buy time right now. 25 seconds left, and his teammate is all the way behind Knight. He could actually deny this bomb plant, though. 25 seconds left. They have no clue where he might be. He knows that bomb is getting planted immediately. He's just going to wait for them to peek out. He knows he doesn't have to go anywhere just yet, but he gets shot from the side, and Abuse takes him down. Elevate finally starting to look alive in this one as we move into the last round of the half.
Damn, I think I need Elevate needs you to talk a little bit more like that, and then
Elevate, it's the charm, it's the caster's curse, right? I mean, every time I say something bad about them, they'll pull it off. So we'll see. Can they bring it back to the 5-7 scoreline in this last round? We'll see. Jingo hasn't looked too hot on their side, but his teammates are there to support him. I mean, you can see YSL and Nay, they've been doing extremely well on their respective sides. But Hammers playing pretty aggressive Knight here. He's actually pushed up very far. I don't think they're going to be aware of this. Nay, he does get that reload off, and oh, Knight, he's pushing through this. I don't know if Nay spotted him out. He does shoot him in the face, and Knight, he does get spotted out. Nay says, hey, we don't want any more aggression here. And YSL as well, they're answering back twice as hard against Hammer's aggression. They're saying, hey, you come to us, we'll shoot you. And please stay on your site. So Elevate with a 5-3 situation right now. It looks promising for them to close out the half 5-7 to make a pretty good recovery. This was 2-7. If they can get the last 3 rounds in a row, well, that looked great for them. Frost does take one down.
They have no idea, though. They have no idea. Yeah.
Hit has no way to come over towards A. It's all the way on B site, and well, here he's doing the spin around right now. He's trying to avoid getting shot from the side, but the nade, you can't avoid the nade to his face. That actually takes him down, but YSL taking down Frost, and Jake gets taken out. Mirzi, I mean, if he can get this nice next frag onto YSL, maybe he has an opportunity here, but versus 3, this is not an easy feat whatsoever. He's going to get shot in the face. Does get that dink onto Jingo, but it is a 5-7 scoreline as Elevate. They actually are able to get this 5-7, which is very nice for them. And I mean, this time we'll surely have that team logo switch for you guys. We will have that production ready for you all. But yeah, Elevate now on the Coalition side. They're going to be buying out quite a few pistols here. 3 non-P250s. You can see 2 GSRs and 1 MR96 on the side of Hammers. We have 3 P250s, 1 GSR, and 1 MR96. So pretty similar setup here. Not many players opting for the armor buy on their side, but kind of see how they continue to progress, as it is a pretty slow round from Hammers on the pistol round. I mean, they do have a 2-round advantage, so they can take their time here, think about where they want to go out here in that peak here. Alerts pair of all those players. Hammers gonna fall back just a little bit. They don't want to challenge A mid just yet. The players over towards Elevate, they are all sitting over towards A mid. There's double A mid, 2 over towards A, and they're heavily stacking here. Jingo, he's gonna have to relay this information that the hit's gonna be coming over towards B. As you can see on the mini map here,
they're on the complete opposite side.
Yeah, they're finally rotating on over, though. I think you can see YSL, he's hearing them out. He knows that they might be coming here. And finally, you can see Abuse as well going over towards A mid, trying to stop any plant that might come down later in the round. But 45 seconds left on the clock. Knight does get a shot on a Jingo and actually takes him down. So this is going to be all hell breaking loose here. Hammers, they're just taking the fights. Frost doesn't get that trade frag from his teammate, though, and Abuse answers back. Knight, can he get this one on his teammates, though? All 3 players over towards A mid, and he might get this flank perfectly on. Frost, is he actually going to be able to do it? Knight finds 1 frag. Can he get the next one here? Not able to spot him out just yet. Abuse does find him, and it's a 1 versus 2. Now, oh, he gets that shot on Erupt, but he only has 2 bullets now. He has to find another pistol, and out of bullets. Finally finds that P250. Gonna go for this next GSR. Gonna go for that reload, and now he has an opportunity. Abuse, though, 7 HP. This is not easy for him. Can he spot that first player? Oh, that bullet whizzes past his head. Can he spot the feet of him on the floor? I don't believe so. He flashes himself, and he's gonna get taken down.
No.
You can't be making those mistakes when you flash yourself. So Hammer is able to take the pistol round, and this might be the momentum in their favor.
I mean, Abuse was just low on everything. Not only did he have only 2 bullets, he was really low on HP.
Yeah, and that nade, well, not working in his favor, so maybe we'll have some guides for nades in the future. Maybe that's some content pieces we have to have. Either way.
Hey, some good ideas for you.
The SA-58's coming out here for Hammers. And I mean, like you said, they are very lethal, but lethal both on the Breach and the Coalition side of things. You can see 3 AK-47s as well as Hammers. They want to end this quick. Abuse has the SA, or not the SA, the FP6 on his hand. So he's playing pretty close up. You can see over towards that storage area. But
I like that, what Mir did right there. Just kind of like, hey, we're over here. It's like we're not really over there.
yeah, shooting some shots off, and right now he's just spamming everything. He's only able to get one frag with his spray down there, and Abuse takes him down, but still the weaponry heavily favoring Hammers. And well, the SA-58 spray alerts Jake that, hey, there's another play on the other side. 50 seconds left though, and so this mid-round calling, we'll see how they take this one out. As Frost, they're just waiting for this push. They want Elevate to be aggressive, but Elevate, they know that they have some pretty long-range pistols, actually. The MR96 and the GSR, those are both very effective at long range. So we'll see here, how does this one end up going about? That sole player right now, just Nay. He's just sitting over towards Wagon, waiting to see if he can get any frags. Knight takes him down, and I think Hammers should be able to pick this round up, as Nay does get shut down as well. But Abuse takes that bomb carrier down. Can he get the second? Frost might actually get the kill. He does. He does get the kill on the Frost, and 8 seconds left. This is a disaster for Hammers. Can they get the kill? YSL, he's running away. He's won them the round. Oh my goodness, Abuse. What in the God's name is that? He just got the FP6 kills, and he wins them the round, drops the bomb. What a devastating round from Hammers. They had it in the palm of their hands, and Elevate steals it away. That FP6, you said it. He likes playing close up, and wow,
Yeah.
wins the round for them. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he definitely made up for the other round that he lost with 2 bullets and low HP. He did it some work for Elevate.
Yeah, I think Elevate are back into this when you can see Hammers, their economy is devastated, and I mean, work is the correct word to describe it. Abuse. Gonna get some shots off here. He does get that first on Erupt, and well, Hammers shouldn't be looking to win this round off unless they can pull off an eco round victory, just like Elevate did. Once again, the tales of the eco round. We'll see here. Will Hammers be able to pull this one off here, or will Elevate get it one round closer to tying up? Because I mean, Jake, he has picked up that AK-47. He is known to be pretty decent with it as well. So tabs on him and Frost. Takes down Abuse early. It's a 4 versus 4 too. Hammers not able to get that frag onto Parrot. He does get a little bit of damage, but not too much on his face. And so Nate just trying to win him out right now, trying to get those kills in. Oh, the jumping headshot, and he finishes it off. Hammers, they had no chance there. Nate, what a spectacular clutch, or not clutch, but just 2 frags in style. He jumps and he gets that spray transfer. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, that jumping shot. And Elevate's telling us that they are just as strong as the Hammers.
Yeah, they want to take this to map number 3, and I mean, that Nate's going to come out here. Nate does take him down. Frost just trying to play anti-flash, but the flash never came out, so he just flashed away, and well, doesn't prove success for him. Hammers, they're going to have to make sure they're watching the flank, which they do. Trying to pull off that fake, trying to pull the rotation on over towards B, and they only have pistols though. So Elevate looking to tie this game up. This is very competitive right now. Both games at some point getting tied up, but Erupt and MVP, they're getting kills right now. A 3 versus 3 weapon definitely favoring Elevate's side, but Erupt, he's picked up an M4, no, an AUG. He doesn't actually get a kill with it, but still quite a bit of damage. So a minute left on the clock. Hammers have a lot of room to work with. They have the bomb, but they've been spotted out, so you can see there Mirzi, he's gonna have to go over towards B long. There's a player on B site. That is YSL with the M4, and gonna avoid that. And okay, Mirzi picks up that AUG. Can he get the shot out right now? He knows that that last player on that site is low, so he's just trying to go for that spam, but Knight does get taken down. So Mirzi in a 1 versus 3 clutch. I don't think this is happening here in Elevate. They're tying up the game, I believe. We'll see here. He's just shooting some random shots off. He's going to get flanked shortly as well. YSL has some pretty good positioning. Mirzi, he's just shooting all of his bullets, and he gets tagged from the side. So Elevate giving him the teabag, the classic disrespect move YSL. We love to see it occasionally here.
Occasionally.
The Glop circuit, yeah. The SVD. What do you talk about? The SVD came out from Jingo's side. Where's he going to go with this one?
I actually have we seen the SVD come out today's matches so far?
I don't think today. We saw him yesterday, but in today, this is one of the first few. Maybe on the EU side, but I wasn't fully watching that. So we'll see here, Jingo. He's just wanting to have some fun with the SVD, but all the players from Hammers are going fast over towards A mid. YSL, he's going to have a lot of players to deal with. You can see crouching around the corner. Mirzi always going to be able to pick up 2 massive frags, 2 headshots, and Nate as well answer back all those headshots in the kill feed, meaning their aim is on point. Hammers getting stopped right in their tracks, and another kill for YSL. He's going to get the 3K. Jake, the SG551, unless he gets this 1v4 clutch, in which he does an all 5 headshots from the side of Elevate with the AUG. All 5 kills with the AUG as well. Yeah, I mean, you spoke about it, the AUG getting that buff, and it is certainly a huge factor of play here in the competitive scene.
Definitely. They want to take this game to game number 3. Whoa.
Yeah, we might be seeing the reverse sweep here from Elevate. Hammers. I mean, it is kind of early to tell. 8 to 9. There are still quite a few rounds to go here as Elevate want to win this one out. But Hammers, they're already fast onto this A site. You can see here, it is going to be Frost and Knight running on over towards A. Jake does find a frag, but nothing else, and only 1 kill to their name as Mirzi is the last player standing, has that G-Star in his hands, and, well, not able to get a frag just yet. He's going to get shot from the side. So 10 to 8. Elevate 3 rounds away from taking us to map number 3, and that number 3 is Port. I actually just played Port earlier today, and I am not good on that map. So I'd love to learn from these players how to play a little better on Port.
Definitely, and you were talking about Port not really being able to see the matches on there, and we actually might see that come this finals.
Yeah, might be one of the first of its kind, and Jingo, can he get the kill? He gets 2 massive frags and huge damage done onto the Hammers attack as well. They are stripped from their posts, and Jake, he had something in his hands. He had that sniper rifle. No more though. Knight is going to have to recover for his team, but he knows he's going to get flanked from every angle, and he can only watch so many at the same time. He's going to get taken down and Elevate. The disrespect coming from them. Elevate 11 and 8. It matches with their names as well. So they are so ready to take it down here. And, well, I think this will be a fun map 3 if we do go to it.
Definitely. And Jingo was holding that SVD for a couple of rounds there. He finally was able to use it this past round.
Yeah, that flashbang coming out. I mean, they're probably not going to go over towards B again after seeing Jingo with that SVD.
Yeah.
So you want to go over towards A, but the smokes blocking off any vision. Hammers, they're just not able to get onto that site. Even through the smoke, they're getting shot by Nay. Abuse also chiming in with another frag of his own. And Parry, can he get the kill? He does find another one through the smoke. And another 2 massive frags through the smoke, just tearing apart Hammers. And they are just running and gunning. Can he get the last kill? No, he can't. Jake unable to close it out. Elevate just knifing Hammers now. Hammers, they put up a valiant effort there on the Coalition side, but on this Breach side, they are falling short. And I think we're going to see this third map with Port. Nay, 18 and 14. Abuse, 18 and 13. Mirzi, he's doing well, you know, on his side, but the team just not able to pull it off together. And I think Elevate, their chemistry is just showing right now here on the Coalition side. Fast plays over towards A mid. You can see here from Hammers. Parrot, he is going to get tested. And that nade flies over his shoulder. Doesn't do too much damage. Only 3 onto his body. But he's going to get 1 frag here. Possibly, yes. He does find him through the smoke. Erupt answers back with 1 more. But this might be the beginning of the end here for Hammers as Jingo answers back with an SVD kill. Nay spamming through the smoke as well. And Knight, he gets taken down very low. I think that we can call it a GG right here because, well, Knight is the last player standing, and he only has a very low amount of HP. He's going to get taken down and Elevate. We go to Port. Ladies and gentlemen, you thought this was going to be a 2-0. I might have thought this was going to be a 2-0, but we're going to map number 3, and they're proving me all wrong. 13 to 8 is this scoreline, and ladies and gentlemen, they came alive, Elevate, in the second half. This is actually exactly what we want to see here, and I am so excited to kind of see where we go with this one. getting that next match set up pretty shortly here. And I mean, Wadi, what do you say? What do you have to say? This is great Critical Ops that we're watching.
This is exactly the kind of games that I wanted to see happen, and it's happening. And oh man, I keep going. I'm just lost of words just every single time, and we're gonna go to port. We're gonna see this third match, and we're gonna see which team is going to be the best today. So
yeah, on the NA side too. So remember, we did have that side here on the other things, but make sure enter into that giveaway. I will put a link down in the chat as well. So we're gonna take a quick break. Quick shout out to all our sponsors: Geyser, Critical Ops League, and Critical Force. But we're gonna take a quick little break here, and we'll be back shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Going to port next time we see you.
See you soon.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here with map number 3. This is going to be so much fun, so much work to kind of see what's been going on. And I mean, this is a lot of hours of work from both of these teams, Hammers and Elevate, bashing heads here in the best of 3 for the grand finals. Up until this point, we'll kind of show you the map vetoes of what has happened thus far. When we move on earlier into this game, you could see that we did play over on Bureau, and we did see that match on Grounded. Hammers taking that first map on Bureau 13-9, and when we switched over to Grounded, Elevate, they did win that one out 13-8. So that leaves us now with Port, the last map, the decider map, that both of these teams will be playing on Wadi. I'll leave it up to you. Do you have any thoughts on this? I mean, these have been very hectic games, and we know that. I mean, I've had to get my breaks, fair share of water, fair share of just calming down. What do you think we're going to be seeing here on the third map? Is it going to be all explosive gameplay? Is it going to be more tactical? How do you think each of these teams are going to play?
You know what? I think it depends. If you're gonna be talking some, like, oh, Elevate's not, they're not doing so hot, then Elevate might actually take it. But anyways, I'm kidding. I think I really think that both teams are very strong, and I can't. Yeah, man, what do you think? Who do you think's gonna take this?
See, I can't predict it necessarily because we haven't seen either team play this map yet. I think it really comes down to the top performers, right? Both of these maps for both teams, you've been seeing Nay top frag for the side of Elevate on both the maps, and we saw Mirzi top frag on the side of Hammers for both these maps. Frost as well, pretty close up in there, and Abuse has been doing so well. So you can see Elevate, they have a lot of consistency as well as Hammers in terms of their scoreboard, and I'd love to get that stat breakdown. But I think with Port, this is just so close of a call. We can't necessarily tell. I think it's really who gets off to a good start here on this, I would say, coalition side, because Port tends to be a pretty linear map. There's not much you can move like up and down unless you're playing over those, heaven areas, or you're playing over towards Belong. But otherwise, I mean, both these teams have a chance of winning the 25 points. In addition to that, I mean, so much is on the line for how much they can win money-wise. So there's there's just a lot of stuff that can be happening here, and it'll be very good to kind of see how they give it their all. Both of these teams, I mean, they've just done so much, and I wish we could kind of see the see what their reactions are to each of these clutches. I mean, you guys hear us and what our reactions are, but seeing what they'll be getting here, I mean, in terms of the prizes, right? Going back to the main tournaments, you can see $350 under the first place of the actual tournament there, and that's distributed across all these teams. So either of these teams are going to be total walking away with either $150 or $350 across all 5 of them. They will either also get 1,400 credits guaranteed for all of them, but it'll be all on the event cases, which interestingly enough, we'll have the event coming up pretty shortly, I believe. And then, it's really the point differential as well as that money differential. So either you're going to get $70 per person or $30 per person. That's kind of where this lies around, because it is 5 players distributed across that. But we'll see here. I think those points also really matter, those 25 points that you're going to be getting for that main tournament. It makes a difference, right? I mean, going down to it, we'll have to see who has the most points, and we'll have those graphics updated for you down the line. But it'll be 25 or 18. So I don't know. Whoever takes this one, this is very close, and I wish we could see more gameplay, but it's going to come down to this best of 3 finals. So both teams are actually already in the match, I believe. We're just going to have to wait to see how long it takes for them to get ready with all the recordings and hand cams and things like that. So, Wadi, this has been a terrific series I think we've seen so far. And, you know, just getting into the actual map report, this is a very bright map, I would say, compared to a lot of the other maps we've seen. Some of them a little more so, I would say, on the duller side, right? I mean, you know, grounded and Bureau tend to be a little more gray, but as we get on into it here, you can see Elevate on the Breach side, Hammers on the Coalition, and spam down in chat who you think's going to win. This is the last map of the NA Grand Finals for this week, the last match you'll be seeing today for the Critical Ops circuit, and I want to see who you think will be winning. Is it Hammers? Is it Elevate? Because Elevate going fast on into this A site. Frost's gonna get one. Parrot trades him out though. So Jake has this deagle in his hand. He's been consistent with this deagle, but can he get any more frags? Mirzi comes in for this nice frag on the retake, and they have not watched over towards that CT position just yet. Jake gonna be spotting one out, and can he get shot from the side? He does. Parrot ends up taking him off. So this is gonna be a 3 versus 2, and oh my goodness, Elevate, they clutch it out. Very nicely done on the pistol round. They're able to take it out. And a hectic one at that, but they're able to get that bomb plant as well. So we're able to see here maybe SMG's upgraded pistols as well. As you can see, only one rifle. That's from Nay. He's going to buy that SA-58, but what a pistol round.
Well, we got the FP6 from Knight. And you can kind of see how they're buying here. Like some people didn't buy, some people did. That's really, yeah.
It's an interesting to see, but they're all going over towards mid. This is going to be a fight here for Frost. He gets decimated, absolutely obliterated in Mirzi. Get the shot. He reveals his position, gets one frag, almost gets two, but Elevate, they're looking to eco this round off of Hammers as well. They're able to actually pull this round in their favor here as Jake not able to get anything done there. Frag does land at his feet, but Erupt's just going to get tagged through as well. So Elevate able to convert, able to avoid that eco from Hammers. So glad to see it on their part, and Elevate off to a good start here on the Breach side. Not traditionally, I would say, a Breach side mat or a Breach-sided map, but yeah, it's we'll see how Elevate continue to dominate, or if they will continue to dominate. Flashes over towards mid. That's the thing I hate seeing if I were on the Coalition side. Whenever you see flashes out, it's never a good sign there. But Frost, is he going to get absolutely obliterated again? No, he's not. Finds that one frag, and that nade just narrowly avoids him. Able to get down Parrot, and actually falls away over towards that B bomb site. Jake trying to get some tag damage done, and does get it actually onto Nay, but not able to finish him off entirely. So a 4 versus 4 now. As I don't think they've actually spotted him. Knight is sitting here, but he's going to get taken down here. P250 and or P90 actually in his hands. Able to take down Nay before he gets shut down. So 3v3 as the retake is slowed a little bit. Mirzi just trying to see, oh, he's going to get caught off guard over towards mid. I don't think he spotted him out. Finally, he's going to get that peek. YSL possibly takes him down, and he does. Elevate 3-0 off to a stellar start here. Abuse somehow staying alive with, I think, 2 HP, but this is a good start here for Elevate.
Yeah, you can see YSL celebrating a little bit, swinging his screen a little bit.
Yeah, that remix knife too. And speaking of knives, if you guys want to enter into that giveaway, tweet is in the chat as well, so you guys can go check that out and make sure you enter into there, because, well, there's a Tier 7 Firebrand Balisong knife going to be given away. But speaking of which, Erupt, he's not going to be using the knife, he's going to be using the SA-58 to take down his opponents. YSL planning on the site. Erupt is there, and his teammate is there to protect him, so this is up close and personal. Jake still yet to find the frag. Can he find his first? So close there, doing so much damage there onto Jingo. He can't find the frag just yet. YSL actually staying on site, and he does get the kill on the Jingo. Finally, YSL tagged down pretty low, so Jake has a very low amount of HP, and he's going to have to clutch this one on his own, not able to do so, and Elevate. They keep their lead going strong, even shooting the bodies. You can see that disrespect, and Elevate, they are off to a extremely strong start here. So much money on their end, as well as Hammers trying to claw one round in, but this is not looking good for them on the Coalition side.
Well, they do have an AUG on Jake. You can see if he can do some damage with that.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting way to set it up. Jake, if he peeks out over towards mid, he might be able to catch them off guard, but they're actually going fast on over towards that mid position. YSL and Abuse able to find 2 frags on their own. And you can see here that area over towards mid being highly contested. We'll see. Nate has that SG in his hand, is able to find the frag. Jake does get taken down again, and Knight, the last player standing for Hammers. This is just a bloodbath. Elevate abs. What? What? Huh? Okay, Abuse. All right. Okay. All right. Well, let me regain my composure here. I don't know what chat might think of that. That was interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
6-1 for YSL, 6-2 into Abuse, man. That's what a shot. I mean, absolutely just what a shot. Maybe, I mean, I'm sure there's teammate communication there, but still. Pretty incredible to get there, and well, he's gonna get taken down early by Mirzi this round. Jingo answers back in response, and E8, they're coming out swinging, 3 frags in return after those 2 from their teammates. But right now, Jingo is able to find another frag, and this is so hectic. Jingo manages to pull off the 3K, I believe, in that round. What a hectic round. Elevate 6-0. Are we gonna see a clean sweep here? Surely not. Surely Hammers get 1 round at least on the Coalition side.
For sure. Well, I mean, now that you are talking about Hammers a little bit, it's you know, they're gonna take some action now.
Yeah, I wonder what their communications are like. I mean, if they're listening to the stream, hello Hammers, but either way, we have a stream delay, so no worries on that.
Yeah.
Frost has been obliterated every single round over towards mid. I really honestly feel bad for him, but this B site completely under attack right now, and they have nothing to defend it. Hammers is so far away, and are we going to see some more shots through the boxes? I swear to God. Myself can't find the frag yet on the Mirzi, but he's going to get traded off very quickly here and Elevate. Absolutely dominating Hammers, 7-0. They are just getting these rounds so quickly. YSL, $16,000 to his name. He's maxed out his money, guys. He has so much money, and this is just, yeah, this is just everything.
Wow,
right now.
They can buy anything they want for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, everything they want. But yeah, Parrot right now, I mean, he's doing hot for his team. So is Jingo. Jingo was not having the best game last time, but Knight finally peeks out mid, and he gets just taken out by Parrot. The SG is just raining havoc onto the side of Hammers. They have nothing they can do. Elevate came in so strong. This is the decider map, ladies and gentlemen. And while it did come down to this Coalition side, I think it's honestly getting shown here how very dominant it is. But Elevate, maybe this is the first time. Hammers, are they so close to getting their round? Oh, YSL, I think he's been spotted out. But Mirzi, get that shot. They're just shooting through that box right now. They know that it can be spammed through, and Mirzi gonna get peeked from both angles now, but he's gonna get taken out. Jingo does shoot him in the side and Elevate. Clean sweep here for them. Still 8-0. Hammers not picking up a single round just yet.
Yeah, Hammers definitely has to start shaking it off, and we've seen what Hammers can do, and they're just off on the rocky start here. They gotta get some points on the board in order for them to come back.
Yeah, 5 SGs though. How do you, or 4 SGs and a HK? This is an absolutely just terrifying set to go against if you're on the side of Hammers. And I mean, they're already in the A site. They're already in the A site. You can see Jake, he's just in the tunnels, just waiting to clear it out. I mean, this is the best chance Hammers have had though. They're gonna get that bomb plant soon, I believe, and able to take down Parrot. So a 1 versus 4 is YSL up for the challenge. Takes down Jake, first frag there. We get the second. No, he gets shot from the side. Hammers, finally they pick up their first round. And this is something to celebrate for them. But I mean, still, they are down so far. They have to maintain their confidence here, or else it's going to go all to hell for them.
Definitely. I mean, well, they took some of the SGs from the breach side, so let's see what they can do with them.
Yeah, that smoke coming out, gonna block the vision. Frost is tired of getting destroyed over towards mid, so he wants to throw that smoke out, but Elevate, they're all over towards this A long area, and they're just going fast. And YSL does get shut down, but they actually are able to get onto this bomb site, and that player, that sole player is gonna be Knight sitting on that barrels area. He's able to find 2 frags, stops the push dead in his tracks, but Nate, you'd have to clutch this out in a 1 versus 4 fashion. Has full HP and has an SG with the bomb. Actually doesn't have control of the bomb, so this might pose some problems for him. Can he find this one frag out, though? He knows he might get flanked very shortly from behind, so wants to be conscious of that. Probably pulling out his SG, but not sure if he's going to look to his right. Mirzi in a very good spot right now, and he takes him down. Hammers string 2 rounds in a row together finally, so
nice.
See here. Yeah, they might have some composure and confidence going into the second round. If they can pick up these last 2 and win the pistol round, it'll be 5-8, which spells some good stuff for them. But Jingo, 14-4. That is a dominant KD ratio right now, and especially versus a team like Hammers, it's not easy to maintain this. This is the penultimate round as well, the second to last round of the half. See here, Elevate playing a pretty standard default, but Parrot's actually going to get taken out early. The nades, very effective from Erupt. Does put Parrot in his graveyard. And now Elevate, they slow it down. They just need to make sure they can find a frag to even up the battlefield here. So it is a 8-9 for themselves. I'm going to see what they can do as everything has slowed down.
Tremendously.
Yeah, everything just kind of come to a standstill, but oh, this might be the first action here. Nate gonna peek out to the left, and is he gonna get Erupt? He does get Erupt, and this is gonna spark the fire here. 2 players from Hammer sitting over towards this spawn area, but Jake able to find YSL. They don't check it, and now they're gonna have to clear it out here. YSL or Jake, he's actually playing it perfectly behind the boxes. They're gonna go for the bomb plant, but Jingo, last player standing, he only has the P250 in his hands with it, but he does able to get the frag. Actually, he has that deagle, but finally does get taken down. So they're gonna get that retake on Jake. Well, I think actually YSL, he tried his hardest, but nothing else he could do. So valiant effort, but Hammers, they're clawing it back. 3-8 finally.
Yeah, and like we were saying before, I mean, Hammers definitely is telling them this is not the end. We are coming back. Watch out.
Yeah, this is the last round of the half, and I think Hammers, if they can win these rounds, all of them in a row, this is gonna boost their confidence a little bit. Elevate, saying, hey, like we still have a buffer here, but Parrot once again destroyed over towards mid. YSL finally finds the frag in return, but Knight answers back as well. So here's these Augs are coming to life, and a 2v2 actually, they're able to even it up, but Knight having his round, and Jake as well close it out. So 4-8, Hammers actually ended off pretty solidly. And as we switch on into this second side, we'll actually be able to see here how these change up. So I'll really switch for your favor.
I wanted to note, like, I've noticed that this whole day, I've seen the nades just always finding Parrot.
Yeah, he's on the receiving end of all of them.
Yeah.
5 stack. Oh my gosh, look at this. Over towards 8 long. This is going to be insanity here. All the shots coming out. And, well, Elevate come out slightly on top here, 4 versus 3, but it has to be a peek over towards mid. And Hammers are going to answer back twice as hard. 2 frags for them. And they're going to get scored here. Jake is able to find the frag. And, oh my goodness, Jake wins it out. Hammers, they win out the pistol. It was very chaotic here. It was 4 players over towards a long, 5 on the side of Elevate. But Hammer's still able to win it out, so now they have some momentum, and this game very dominant from Elevate to begin with. Hammers, though, pulling back, I believe, 5 rounds in a row, so this is looking good for them.
Oh, he's gonna take some abuse here.
Yeah, abuse not looking too bad. Like, he gets one frag, actually.
He does.
Still effective with that GSR. But Hammer's looking to steamroll over onto this B bomb site, and it looks exactly like that's going to happen here. A 4 versus 2, and they should get that bomb plant. Oh, trying to get a little closer for that kill, but either way, Hammer, yeah, they even it out, and well, 6-8. This is looking very good for Hammers now. Maybe it's a breach-sided map.
And you can see that play when Mir was just in the back, just covering his teammates, waiting for that enemy team to come out, the enemy player to come out, and wow, just the setup was beautiful.
Yeah, that's what we call some synergy right there, right? But 8's coming out. We'll see. Is Parrot gonna die again? He's low again, but he finally gets the kill this time. has 11 HP on his end, and he just takes the brunt of all of these nades. Elevate, though, finally able to answer back, get some advantage for themselves, and Jake gets shut down. Elevate finding a lot of success in this round thus far. Mirzi left with just with Knight. And he does find the frag, but Knight, is he going to check to his left? I don't believe so. And, well, he actually does, and he gets the kill. Oh, my goodness. Hammers, they're pulling this one back. And Mirzi, oh, my goodness. 4 frags in their favor. A 2v5 turned to a 2v1. How does this happen time and time again? As it's now Hammers slowly able to equalize this one out, possibly. We'll see here. Are they able to win this one out? I do believe Knight, is he going to be able to spot him over towards that long position? He gets shot from the side, and now they know where he is.
Yes.
Now they know Abuse has to be coming over from that A area. And Abuse just went through that A side actually to avoid any shots, but he now knows Knight is going to get this bomb plant down. What can he do, though? Knight going to have to play pretty far back, and oh my goodness, Mirzi's actually very far away. If he actually goes for this, well, Knight is kind of alone. They're going to have to play these 1v1s, but Mirzi able to win that fight out. So Hammers, they keep their lead going, and, well, they keep their comeback going, and they're almost tied up the game. This is very dominant from Elevate to start, but ever since we've seen those sweep of rounds, Hammers have gotten round after round after round, even when it seems impossible. A 2v5 turned in their favor. Hammers, they are resilient.
The momentum definitely has shifted towards the Hammers. I mean, Elevate had the momentum in the beginning, and now they're looking for a stop.
Yeah, I mean, 2 M4s on their end. They have to make sure these M4s are utilized properly, because otherwise, I mean, the economy's not looking too good for them either. $0 here for YSL, same for Nay. Jingo only with 100, and same with Parrot. So Hammers really have to look to just get one more round, and actually Elevate will be very much decimated in terms of the economy here. You can see it's a different story for Elevate, or for Hammers. Their economy looking a bit more solid than Elevate.
Yeah,
but
a bit.
Yeah, just a tad bit. You know, a little bit more money there. But Frost, is he going to get the peek on the other side? Is he going to shoot him? Yes, he does. Nay does get taken down once again. And oh my goodness, Frost just entering out into this bomb site. They have taken out Elevate as well. Hammers just steamrolling onto this B bomb site, or A bomb site. And Abuse didn't get any frags here. Trying to find them out, but they're going to swing him from many angles. And Abuse, he's going to get shut out from the side here. Actually, does get that one frag and does get shot from the face. So Hammers, they've tied it all up. Ladies and gentlemen, do remember, Elevate 8 rounds to start on the Coalition side, but Hammers might come back to win this one. They did win that first map, and I mean, that probably gave them the confidence, even though they didn't win that second map of Grounded. They're coming back so strong here on Ports, and it's all tied up. But the economy does not show that at all. You can see $27,000 for Hammers combined versus the mere $15,000 for Elevate, and they're all going over towards A long. They've read it entirely inaccurately. The bomb making its way all the way over towards B, and I'm sure they've cleared this one out here. Elevate, they're going to have to pull this one back, erupt. They're actually going to get quite a bit of damage here, but still able to hold it under control. And last couple players from Elevate coming out from this Coalition spawn area. So bomb planted. Nate trying to see if he can spot anyone through that smoke, but it's not going to be apparent just yet. They spot him out, and he gets that one shot onto Frost, but should get taken out pretty shortly here as you know, he gets spammed a little bit through the boxes, and well, not taken down. So Hammers, they finally take the lead, the first lead in this game, and I think, well, if they keep continuing this will be one of the greatest comebacks ever.
Yeah, you were talking about the difference in economy. Now it's a major difference. 35K to 9K.
Well, this is looking extremely close for them. I think this is such an interesting game to be watching right now. I mean, Elevate, if they can pull it back, this will be an amazing kind of win for them. But Hammers, they have so much momentum going in their favor. 9-8 the scoreline sits as we see right now. Both teams vying for that random champion position. YSL, he gets flashed out, but he's actually able to get not a frag. His friend Parrot does, though, and Parrot gets 2 in return. So a 3 versus 3. This is looking like around that Elevate actually might have an opportunity to win. So the bomb will go down, but Mirzi takes down Jingo. So Retake going to be a little more weakened here. Abuse has that AUG, and is he going to jump up? No, he's not just yet. Knight might opt to just stay there and Abuse. Oh my goodness, Hammer is looking so strong here on the breach side, and he's going to take him out once more. This game has turned on its head in favor of Hammers.
Wow. And you can see that timing. When they went into the A site, that flash was timed perfectly. Oh man, I forgot who was watching that angle, but he was flashed and he could not do anything at all.
Yeah, this is from 8-0, ladies and gentlemen. 8-0, a 10-round streak from Hammers. Elevate have not been able to find a single round since they reached 8, and this is absolutely incredible from Hammers. 3 more rounds, that's all that separates them from a 13-0 round comeback. That'd be absolutely incredible for them. But nay, he wants to deny it for them. Frost finds 1 frag on himself, but Abuse comes back with the spray transfer, and finally, as I say, at Elevate, they pick up their first round in 10 rounds, and they're back on the board. They're back here to stop Hammers, but they still have so many more rounds to go. Hammers can buy for days with all the money they have.
Definitely, and earlier you were talking about this map, and I wanted to kind of point out that there's a lot of utility being used in this map. Like, I feel like it's more than the other maps in general.
Yeah, I think a lot of the choke points here have to really be kind of siphoned off with utility, right? Throwing those smokes over towards mid and throwing those smokes over towards, you know, that A site allows you to actually get into there and infiltrate it. But you can see, yeah, lots of choke points of those nades getting thrown for damage over towards that tunnels position. And Hammers, they finally lost a round. Gonna play a little bit slower now, and the A defense is actually so strong right now, but it gets taken out. Jingo not able to get any more, and it's a 3-for-1 trade here as Hammers absolutely annihilate the defense at 11 rounds. Surely here, if Nate can pull off this clutch, I would be absolutely amazed, but I don't think he is. He's gonna be able to find one. That's Jake. Spotted one out as well. He's gonna get peeked out. Frost does get taken down, and this is possible for him now. 17 bolts with his AUG still, throws that nade over, trying to get some damage done. He actually might not find anyone just yet, but he gets shot from the side. And 17, oh, he actually gets the kill on the Mirzi. Can he take down Knight? The bomb is ticking down very low here. And Knight, is he going to shoot him out on the side? No, Knight saves it for Hammers there. Nade tried his hardest. But oh my goodness, Knight, he's celebrating early. He's celebrating right now, 11-9 in favor of Hammers. 2 more rounds. Elevate so much confidence coming into this game, but it seems like it's diminished all to just a crumble now.
It seems like Hammers really has practiced that take on A. The way they go in there is just incredible.
Yeah, now you can see him. He's entering on in. He gets flashed actually, but teammate there to back him up. So Jake just shoots his shot, and he actually gets that frag onto Abuse. So a 4-4 situation, and you can see Hammers, they're going to call an audible. They're going to actually rotate all the way over towards A long and try and catch off the rotations here. So 1:20 left on the clock still. These rounds go by extremely fast. As we've seen them, and Mirzi catches off Nay out in the middle of the open right there. Trying to spam through the boxes, trying to see if he can get any frags there, but those boxes are solid. And we'll see here, how can they get challenged here? Rupt does get a bit of damage to his face, and that's YSL on the other side. You can see as well, Jingo just waiting from this A long position over towards Forklift. So how will they approach this? Hammers have the main advantage and the HP advantage as well, but Jingo, maybe he's been spotted out. I'm not sure if they know they're going over towards that A site, but bomb sits over towards A long. It might make its way on over towards B. So smoke off here. Jingo does get taken out, and it's a 4 versus 2 now. They just have to play this one accurately on their end, but YSL, he gets one frag. He spots Frost out. Can he get the second one? Not sure if he can. He does find the second frag, and 25 seconds. Hammers are desperate now. They have to get this bomb plant down, but it's going to be on the A site, which it goes down. Mirzi, he doesn't know that the bomb site is clear. They have 15 seconds left. They have to plant this bomb eventually. I think they spotted one out. Mirzi does find that one. Will he be able to get this bomb plant down? Yes, he will. Has more than enough time to get it down, and it's down to the clutch here to keep Elevate alive in this, or else we're going to go to series point and championship point here for Hammers. If they win this round, they're on 12, and that's only one more round away from them winning the title of NA champions for the Critical Ops circuit. Here has to be precision, has to be so precise here with his clutch, and he's not able to get it out. Hammers onto the 12th round here. They are on a 12-1 round lead. This is absolutely insane. They've gotten 12 rounds and only 1 to Elevate. This has been an absolute destruction of a second half here from Hammers. Elevate not able to hold down any of these bomb sites, even pushing out aggressively, and this might be the beginning of the end, ladies and gentlemen. Hammers, so many nades coming over mid, and this just doesn't, yeah, it just detracts Elevate from going anywhere, and YSL, he gets taken down. So many nades thrown from their end. It actually does take down YSL at the end of the day, and I think this might spell the end of everything here for Elevate. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not looking too good for them. Elevate, they can't hold this site down. Jingo is able to find one frag, and Ney comes back for another, but a 3 versus 2 and a 2 versus 1 turned into a 1 versus 3. Jake gets 3 massive frags, and it's all down to abuse. I think Hammers have won this one out, ladies and gentlemen. A 1 versus 3 to keep this one keep Elevate in this game, and abuse, he's just shooting out. I think he's desperate right now. Can he find any frags on his side? I don't believe so. This is going to be, I mean, he even flashes nowhere in his favor, and he gets taken down. Hammers, the comeback, 13 rounds to the 1 of Elevate. What an insane round spree for their end, and I cannot believe it. Hammers absolutely incredibly crushing down Elevate there on the second half. I mean, you'll see it, ladies and gentlemen. Hammers are your champions here. They are the victors for the North American side with a sensational comeback here on Port. 8-0 down, and they're going to be your victors, ladies and gentlemen. That is incredible from Hammers. Absolutely incredible. They won map number 1. Weren't able to pick up map number 2, but come back with a huge comeback even on the map itself. And I mean, that's absolutely everything, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be ecstatic with that. And Wadi, I mean, obviously you know that they're going to be getting 25 points for themselves. They're going to be picking up that cash prize of $350, some cases and credits as well. But what else do you have to say to the victors, Hammers Esports?
Well, congratulations to Hammers. They started off not so good on the second round, but they knew what they're doing. They kept their cool, and they completely changed the momentum. But congratulations, not only to Hammers for how hard they worked, but also to Elevate. And we have to remember that this is just the first month. You know, Elevate also got second place, so that's definitely not something to, I guess you would say, that's not to be proud of. Second place is a big deal, and we definitely can't wait to see what happens in the second month. Yeah,
I mean, kudos to Elevate for even making it this far, and I mean, they had such a great lead as well. They're definitely probably proud of that. They're just gonna, I would want to see, you know, tightening up what their actions are in the end. But yeah, this is kudos to Elevate. Congratulations to Hammers for winning it out in a 2-1 fashion. Very nicely done by them. And well, you guys, I think we're asking in the chat, where's the giveaway? Where's the giveaway? And the giveaway will be shown right here. We're just going to put that up here on the screen. It is going to be a tweet. I think I've tweeted out multiple times here. Yes. And it should be in our actual description. If it's not, Wadi, I think we'll do that for next time. Keep that tweet up in our YouTube live stream description there. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys do want to actually enter into this giveaway, I've just spammed it a little bit, and I know we have a delay here, but yeah, go enter in to win it. Make sure you like and retweet, and then once you're done with that, all you have to do essentially is you know, go follow those accounts on that tweet, and yeah, enjoy. You know, reply #NA in your in-game username. So
and make
definitely,
sure.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, make sure that you do follow Critical Ops League and the Esports. Underscore cops underscore esports, and of course Geyser as well. This all has happened as a collaborative effort, and again, it's a big thanks to everyone that has been part of this. Thanks to you, Coolmark, for it has been. We were talking about casting together for quite some time, and we actually made it happen. So this has been a complete pleasure.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been a wonderful pleasure, and I mean, the least we can do for the community is say thank you and do this giveaway. But yeah, we really do appreciate you all joining in here. Once again, quick shout out to the sponsors, Geyser, Critical Ops League, Critical Force, as well as the team behind it, all the casters and everything like that, especially Wadi. He's been the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Go give him a follow on Twitter at Wadi, and support your Brazilian fans next week as well. We'll be having the SA, the South American side of this as well. But for us and for tonight, we are done, I believe. Go enter in that giveaway. I'm not sure when it ends. Do you have a timeline for when that giveaway ends?
I don't have a time limit, but we will announce the winners in a few hours. So
there you go.
Yeah,
all it takes is a couple seconds to go retweet that and follow and like and reply with your name. So enter into that giveaway soon. And if you have that knife already, I don't know why you'd enter into it. I mean, you already have the knife, but we appreciate you all for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And it's been a wonderful pleasure casting for you guys this weekend. Stay tuned. And Wadi, if you have any last words, I'll give the mic over to you.
Well, we'll see you guys next week. Again, thank you, everyone. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Peace out, everybody.